Yo, 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 what's going on out there, world? We back, we back, we back. You know, live with World Championship trainer Derrick James. You know, the trainer Earl Spence Jr., the trainer Jamel Charlo, the trainer Burley Brooks, and hopefully, the trainer of plenty more world champions to come. Say, still doing it? Man, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on y'all end. Funny Mikhail, I'm good to you? Funny Mikhail, everything good on your end? Thomas Moreland, salute, fam. Yesterday it was cool. Yeah, we got to get this thing rolling, bro. We just got to bear with it, John, y'all. I got to get coach in here. We got to ride it out, fam. Hopefully, y'all can still, catch it on the replay or I don't know, bro. But we got to get the ball rolling. I see my light damming a little bit coming back up, but no doubt, just bear with me. Just bear with me. Ride it out with me. Hopefully, when it hit YouTube, it's straighten up. Because on my end, it was straight. So maybe it's probably a bad connection in some areas. But I sent the link to Coach, man. Coach will be in a minute. Funny Mikhail, thank you so much, John, for the donation. I appreciate that, my brother. I just sent Coach the link, y'all. So we go wait for him to load on in. There we go, man. There we go. We got the legendary man, the Derrick James. How you doing, Coach?
What's up, bro? What's happening? Good.
Man, I appreciate you taking the time out to join me. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Okay, how you feeling?
I'm good. What's up with you, yo?
Okay, taking it easy, man. Taking it easy. Salute, stay ready, my bro. Man, to get into it, Coach. We seen Earl and you out there with Charlo training. How things going?
Like, yeah, everything is good, man. Everything good. They working, they grinding. It's dope. It's good. It's good to see it, man.
Yeah. I thought we know you got two big time fights coming up. You know, looking at Charlo, Coach. He looking good. Everything going good with him.
Everything is good, bro. I mean, listen, it's amazing. It's amazing camp, to be honest. It's really good. Everything is good.
Yeah. So when you training with Cholo down there in Houston, is you and Earl thinking about going back down there and train, or y'all gonna do y'all camp for Earl out here in Dallas in the
No, we
World
doing
Cup?
it in Dallas, man. In Dallas. Yeah.
Okay, that was just a one stop thing in Houston
Well,
with
yeah, he was
Cholo.
down there with, we just come down to support his stablemate, you know what I mean? My
Okay,
training camp, whatever. So, yeah.
okay. We see that boy Cholo looking good. He's staying in shape and things like that. Want to ask you, Coach? Well, probably one going down, but him and Earl ain't had no little secret sparring going on down there, did they?
No, I ain't sparring. No, everything good, man. He just down there for support, man. Moral
Okay,
support.
yeah, okay. But looking at Earl, Coach, is it any time limit on like when they get back in the ring to get the sparring going?
I mean, probably like this week sometime. This week, next week, something like that.
Oh, so it's coming soon then.
Right, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be the regular. You know how y'all doing? You know, y'all don't be bringing in too many sparring partners.
No, we're gonna bring in the guy. We're gonna bring in the guy he had used for the Sean Porter fight, and a couple other guys also. So yeah, he's gonna bring in the guy.
Okay, was the Mexican guy that they were showing all over the TV screen?
Well, I mean, he was a Mexican kid. I don't know if they was. I mean, I didn't see him. I didn't see him being shown over BAM.
Okay. Um, I just want to salute for the people. Salute Contender Regime jumping in. Contender Regime a real port. He from Dallas too, Coach. He be showing love. My brother Main Man, what's going down? Appreciate y'all for jumping in, man. Like I said, we got the World Championship Coach Derrick James taking his time out. Um, Seeing that you got two big pay-per-view fights coming up, Coach, is it stressful or is it just work as usual?
Well, I mean, I'm not even. I mean, for arrow fight, it's not even really kind of like because I do one at a time. Now, if it was like a week to week, but arrow's like 2 months behind, so we're not even into it heavy. You know, he's been working out and he's in shape. I mean, he's in pretty good shape. His body looks amazing. So I mean, but with Jamel, we just focus on Jamel and getting this one out the way, then moving on.
Okay, so has the main focus been on Jamel?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, listen, Errol has been working since March, so he's in
Okay,
phenomenal shape. But what happens is his fight is not until November, so we just right now, like we're for strategizing and preparation is all about Jamel right now. Then after this fight, we'll get more keened in on Errol because he'll be the only one I'm worried about.
okay. But looking at Rosario, Coach, we know he's a hell of a fighter. Got to respect him for what he did against J Rock and things like that. When you look at him, do you see anything in him that make it like something tough to prepare for?
I mean, yeah, he's a tough guy, man. You know, he has pretty good defense. He's a tough fighter, so and he's hungry. He's a champ now. You know what I mean? Like he came from nothing, said he was homeless, all that or whatever. So I mean, I think that's just a motivating factor for him. But I think that we'll see. Just because I think that it's about technique and skills and things like that. And I think he's very good, and he throws good punches, and he's very powerful. So it'll be good. It's gonna be a good fight. Could be
Okay.
fight of the year.
Oh yeah, that's what I say too. I think people look at it right, Coach. They look at Rosario. He lost to Nathan Gallimore. They like to use that triangle theory shit. So they look at him lose to Nathan Gallimore. They looking at Lubin beating him. They looking at what Jamel did to Lubin. So they thinking Rosario won't be a test. But what I tell them is you got to respect that man as a unified champion. You can't go in there and basing off what somebody else did to that man to think it go, you know what I'm saying, result in a W with Mel. Even though we all looking at Mel saying, especially with you behind him, he gonna be a bad motherfucker in the ring. But at the same time, you gotta put the work in and go out there and execute.
That's what it's about, man. Just executing. And he's been looking good in training. I mean, he's been really good. Everything's been flowing. So I mean, I'm looking forward to he put it like this. He's looking great at the right time, but I think that Rosario is a great opposition. Tony Harris was great, but he's building off of that victory for as working on some things that he didn't do in that fight to make himself a complete fighter. So I think it's gonna be good. And you'll get to see what he's been working on and his punch output and everything like that. So it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So I say we respect Rosario. Like I tell people, I don't overlook no man. He's the unified champion, but we do look at Mel going in there handling this business. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people looking at that, but we give a lot of credit to you as well, Coach. Like, especially how you can handle somebody like Mel, because people look at Mel and just think he's just a loose cannon. You know what I'm saying? But I think they like got the misperception of the man. You know what I'm saying? Some people wear their heart on their sleeve and people take things a certain way. But still, nonetheless, the way you can get into that ring and, you know what I'm saying, let them know it's all about business and things like that just shows what type of coach you is and how you can deal with things what people think they call pressure. So
well, I think that what happens is, like, I'm a guy that only trains 3 guys, right? But I think every guy has emotional needs, emotional desires, and what they need to help. And you got to be able to get to that guy and understand what you're dealing with. If you're training like 5, 6, 7, 8 guys, 10 guys, 15 guys, there's no way to have an emotional contact, a relationship with these guys to even know what they want, because you can't give 15 guys what they need every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? But if you got 3 guys, you can do that. So that's why I don't really get a big team, because I think that you become ineffective. It's like if you have some, I'm not the idea of like if you water it down, it's not gonna be that strong. So if you water it down, you spread it out too thin, it's not gonna be nothing. So I just focus on, the small team, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, you always preach that. You always preach that. Like even when we go look at the interviews, you ain't really too big on coaching too many people because, like you say, you want to stay focused on who you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is my bro right here, Coach. This one, Keon. Keon, what's up, Coach?
What's up, bro?
What's going on, Derrick, man? I just want to say, man, you doing your thing. I done met you a few times. We done met a few times at these fights and stuff, man, and you always real cool and down to earth. And, I think you one of the best trainers out there by far.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. I mean, I look at it like this. People got to understand you got a job and you got to do your job, but you have a responsibility to your people. Like your people, and you got to really be like, you can't let any of this go to your head because you can lose it any day. And you just got to focus on being good, man, because a lot of people watching you, for good things. The kids are watching, and some people watching to see you fall, man. So it's like you got to stay on your grind, you got to stay on your situation, man, no matter what. That's what I focus on doing, man.
And that's what I always respect about you, Coach. You never like. You just so even kill, man. Like I say, I seen you show love to multiple fighters that try to show that they trainers and shit try to hate on y'all, things like that. But you never nothing can never get you off your square or just move you from getting out of character for who you is, bro. And I think a lot of that rub off on the fans, and I think it rub off on the fighters too. But this is another big supporter, Coach. Right here, this is my brother BFTB. You know what I mean? BFTB wants everything.
He has J shirt on. Is that what that is?
You know what it is.
Oh,
You know it's Mr. Man Down over here, man. It's Mr. Man Down over here. Like,
I got you.
I am a fan of boxing. I'm a diehard fan of all boxing. I support like all the fighters, but I know I just wanted to ask you, like, how do you feel about the negativity that when it comes with EJ? Because all you ever hear is, and this is no shade to Bud or no one else, but all you ever hear is it's the Bud this, it's the Bud that. Like, how are you taking that? It's like, bro,
so Bud this, Bud
trying
that,
to fight everybody.
But what do you mean Bud this, Bud that? What? Because I'm not really on the internet that much. So
and that's the good thing. and that's a good thing because I am on the internet a lot, so I do hear. So it's a good thing when you speak to the people. You can this you know this other point of view. It's always for lack of a better term, a bud duck. He used to bud duck this.
Man, listen, it's
Errol already fought. He's fighting everybody.
Listen, he's fighting better. I'm gonna say like I don't want to get it. I'm not gonna diss.
I know. I'm not trying to put a negative.
Because I'm not gonna diss him. I'm just gonna say that you know, it's like it is what it is, man. I mean, every one of the fighters that he's fighting has a bigger following or put up bigger numbers than Terrence Crawford.
All facts.
So just like I mean so in actuality, people like to say that I'm not gonna get into this thing, but
yes.
Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, they've all put up bigger numbers. I mean, I think that these guys never fight in their hometown. See what I'm saying? So if they go to Vegas, if they go to New York and put up big numbers, when other people can't put up big numbers like 8,000, 6,000, small numbers. I mean,
Oh shit!
You know, man, I don't know, man. I just know that he's fighting the fight.
I think that's the part of the time I was happening in my shit.
Yeah.
He's fighting the fights that make sense, man. To me,
I believe so too. I definitely.
But I think that a fight like that, I mean, it's a fight that the fans. If you look at it like this, the fans say they want the fight, right? But the fans don't support. It's really not the people who are talking are not really the people spending the money.
Thank you.
Because what happens is when it comes to him fighting, nobody spends the money. So it can't be the people who are not spending the money talking. So I think that's a fight that will happen. Or I mean, if they want to fight, I want to fight. If Errol wants to fight, I want to fight. So I think that just a process. I think that they just have to, nothing's changed about fighting the guys over here. They got to get rid of this and then go do that. This, and so you think about this. His WBC mandatories are who? Sean Porter, Danny Garcia,
correct.
Ugas,
correct.
Other people's mandatories are people we never heard of before. You know what I mean?
Green beans, spinach, cabbage, and lettuce.
So I think that so it's about quality opposition. It's about doing what you do. And I mean, like I said, Terrence Crawford is a phenomenal fighter. And like I'll say this, I always say he is the most right now in boxing, other than Manny Pacquiao, he's the most decorated fighter in boxing.
And what does that mean, though?
Wait, I'm not gonna go at him like that, but listen.
No, I feel you. No, that's not what I'm asking, champ. That's not what I'm asking, coach. I'm not asking that. Well, what I'm saying is people use that. They use the accolades as a reason for someone to do something.
Right,
and
but accolades don't sell tickets.
Facts. Because if it was
he should sell out every time.
If it was accolades, you'd be trainer of the year every single year.
But I think that it's accolades and blackcolades. You know what I mean? Like blackcolades is too much for them. You know what I mean? So so you gotta. I think I may be the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? Like in truth and actuality, because they won't generally send that crown. Just like for the WBC, if you think about it,
Coming back, y'all.
That's YouTube. I think you were doing that too earlier, BFTV. Your YouTube was messing up.
YouTube on that nonsense, man.
Oh, yeah, pop back in.
There it is.
We can't hear you, coach. We can't hear you, no. You probably got to come back in.
Ain't no sound, coach.
Did you get a phone call?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you, coach.
Yeah, we
yeah, sorry about that, but
that's all right.
like I said, I like Terrence Crawford. I'm not gonna say personal feelings. I just state the facts.
Yes.
And I don't really even care to get into it because I mean, we have other fights in front of us, so it's not even a
Yes.
conversation worth having. Because I mean,
Let me ask you this though,
like,
coach,
who
because
knows?
this what gets on my nerve. Like, I'm in a wheelchair, right? Then since I was 15,
Right.
so me being in a wheelchair, me going to the rehab almost every 2 years to get myself together, keep my body good. I seen people from all type of incidents, like car crashes, gunshot wounds, broken necks, all this shit, right? So when people look at EJ and they want to
Right.
continue to say, "Well, we don't know if EJ going to be good," but they like I hate that narrative that we don't know if he's going to be the same EJ over some shit that happened a year ago. Like I said, though, they act like EJ broke his neck, broke his leg, broke his arm. He was in a body cast. He went through 13 surgery, brain injury. The man walked
Right.
out with
Right.
no
Right.
broken
Right.
bones.
Right.
All he had was some swelling. So, and I know you don't
Right.
listen to the internet talking all this shit because you know what you got in your fighter. But what do you say to all these people that keep bringing up the narrative? If EJ is the same EJ, then he go win. But if the car crash situation happened, then we don't know if he go through this, that, and the third.
I think that these are people speaking. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe they're tired of him. Maybe they're tired. Like everybody don't want to see you win, man.
Right.
Even when you're great, people really generally don't want to see that. I mean, they would rather see you, you know, be at a point for a moment and leave or get knocked out or lose. So I think Danny Garcia is a good fighter, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like he's the top opposition. I mean, he was was he the unified champion 140 or was he
Yes.
He's the
like he
unified
needed
champion,
one belt? He was
a former WBC champion at 147.
Now, it's a
yeah. I
dangerous
mean, so
fight.
come on, man. What are we talking about? I mean, I think that he's a great opponent, man. I think, and it's gonna be good, man. I think, hey, man, I don't people gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, but
But
just
I'm saying,
unfortunate enough we're doing good and they're talking about us. Go ahead.
now I was gonna say this, I'm like, yeah, I get it. The thing with me when they hate on the Danny Garcia fight, coach, Danny good at like they're trying to shit on Earl and Danny, but they okay with Terrence Crawford and it's like I said, this ain't no knock on Bud because we fuck with Bud. But
Yeah.
if it was Bud fight Danny Garcia, it'd be all praise. Oh, he probably fight his PBC. But Danny, a top 5 welterweight, never been outclassed by no fighters, arguably undefeated to some people. And this fight was prepared for January 26th. And EJ coming off his situation, going right back into this fight. But they still are giving no credit, man. But when it comes to the point where it's never good enough, that's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it.
Hey man, when people talking about you, you're doing your thing. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad, I mean, listen, man. Rick Ross said, hater talk never made me mad, especially when I'm in my favorite paper tag. So that's for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't even, because if you think about it, when you think about yourself, you can't worry about what other people say about you because you know where you came from, you know your process, you know what it took for you to get to that level. So when a man say, when you're in his favorite car, chilling, I know where I came from. To get to this point, can't nobody say nothing, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
These Jones can't hold me back. That's for real. So you just gotta kind of let it be, man. People gonna talk, you know what I mean? And they said put me in a room full of people that hate me and see how nice they act towards me.
Every
You know what I
time.
mean? That's for real.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Right.
Yeah, man. As far as I've been telling people, as far as the Danny Garcia and Errol Spence fight, stylistically, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I mean, that's an exciting fight
Yeah.
stylistically. The two styles,
Right.
to me, that's gonna be a fight of the year candidate. If you go back and look at the Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fight, Danny Garcia gave Sean Porter head. Like, Danny Garcia gave Sean in. To me, it looked like he hurt Sean Porter a couple times in that fight to where, he caught Sean Porter.
He probably did. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, this fight to me is a hell of a stylistic matchup. Now, EJ,
Right.
we know he in health. We know that he's in tip-top condition damn near already. You know, we haven't seen him in this type of condition this far out from the fight in a long time. So, would you
Right.
say that you're gonna get a better version than we seen in his last couple fights?
Well, I think that he's gonna be a better version of those two fights, but I think that those last two fights he fought Hall of Famers, right? And those
Right.
last two fights, he looked good. And I was like, good thing about this. This is the thing about it. So I'm gonna tell you a funny thing about it. I watched boxing since I was a little kid. I watched all the old tapes when I was a teenager, 20-something. Watch all the old fights. We used to have a lot of fights. And you never seen the champion fight 5 different fighters, 5 different styles. So he beat Kell Brook at what they say Kell Brook did best. Kell Brook is strong and physical, but he's a boxer, so he did that to Kell Brook. He fights Mikey Garcia, or Danny Garcia. Who did he fight? Mikey. And they said Mikey's going to outbox him. Mikey's too smart. Mikey's too intelligent. So what did he do? Outbox Mikey. He fights Lamont Peterson, who's very slick and sly. He said he's very slick. He outslicked him. Sean Porter's a brawler, a fighter, a dog. He outdogged him. So I mean, it's like these are all different styles of fights, and these are all. When he fought Sean, I gave him the option. We worked on either boxing or fighting, because there's no way you want to get in a fight Sean Porter and not fight, because a fight's gonna break out at one point of the fight. So what happened is I said, listen, we want either boxing, give him the boxing strategy and game plan, give him the fight strategy and game plan. He took the fight, so we had to coach him from that perspective of the fight, because we prepared for the fight. You already know, and he wanted to really put some hurt on him. And those early 4 to 5 rounds, he put some hurt on him because it knocked the cell out of the wind out of his cell, because Sean was coming very aggressively. In the beginning of the fight, towards the end of the fight, he was just coming forward, but not really. It was like he really wasn't trying to do anything. That the way he came to him from the first couple 3 to 4 rounds, and those last 6 or 7 rounds, different guy. And so
He
that
started
was
smothering
because of those shots to the body. Right, those shots to the body, and it was a good fight, man. But I think that with the Danny Garcia fight, it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a very good fight, and every fight is gonna be challenging. I think that Jamel fighting Rosario may be fight of the year candidate, and I think this Errol fighting Danny will be fight of the year candidate. And what's funny is last year Errol and Sean won fight of the year. I think that this year it could either be, and Jamel was up for fight of the year with Tony. So I had 2 fight of the year candidates, but I still had to make the WBC put me in the trainer of the year category. So you got to think about that. So then this year could possibly be the same thing. 2 fights of the year candidate, but we'll see how.
Yeah, I sort of disagree with you a little bit, because I think Jamel is going to destroy. I think Jamel destroys him. I do not think that's
up until that point though. I think that up until that point, I think because even if he knock him out, or maybe he'd be fighter of the year candidate.
Okay, I'll give you that. I definitely give you that, because I think he destroys him. Yes, I think the Danny Garcia, people sleep on Danny Garcia. I'm a huge Danny Garcia fan. Always have.
Right.
Sleep on Danny Garcia like he's some type of bum. I'm sitting here like, do you realize he fought Keith Thurman and was hurting him? I mean, bro, he ain't no bum, bro. He ain't no slouch. He's nothing, bro. He beat Bud in the amateurs. This is a killer, bro. They look at this. They look at the Lamont Peterson deal, because I thought Lamont Peterson.
Who did he beat the amateurs? Who did he beat?
He beat Bud in the amateurs.
Who did he beat the amateurs?
Bud.
Oh,
He beat Bud, bro. Yeah, and I'm sitting here like, y'all are like, you're not giving this man credit. You're not giving him forget all the credit. I don't give a damn about the credit. Respect this man. Danny Garcia is no bum, bro.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
He's a damn good fighter. And in my opinion, my humble opinion, I believe he's the hardest puncher in 147. I believe that. That no look left hook is devastating.
Danny Garcia?
Yes.
I think that he can punch, but I think that There's no way he can be the hardest puncher because he doesn't have the right technique to get the punches out.
But that's a different
the
state.
left hook is very hard.
I think early.
Yeah, see, you're speaking. So, Coach, you're speaking from your expertise because punch placement will give you the hardest punch. If you're punching correctly and hitting right, then I'm just talking about just throwing a windmill. Your biggest windmill hook, I believe that Danny Garcia has the hardest punching power. If you just throw your biggest windmill, we talk about punch placement. We're going to do the most damage. I think Errol Spence has the best punch placement.
Right. So I will say that because I know Errol beat up heavyweights. Now I know they can't. I mean, and stop them. So I know I can't. I wouldn't even. Danny Garcia wouldn't even get in the ring with one. I don't think. But I think that that's your opinion, and I gotta respect that. But like you said, the best punch placement or whatever. But
that's without question.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out exactly what. I mean, he's a good fighter, man. I mean, I'm never gonna say he's not a good fighter, and he's a tough, and he's resilient because he fought some of the best fighters in the world. I mean, back to back to back. So see, that's what people keep thinking. They kind of overlooking this whole thing. These fighters are fighting each other back to back to back, like one good fight. So normally, if you think about in the 90s, 80s, 70s, you lose a fight, you go all the way back to the end of the line.
Yep.
Right? You lose a fight and put up a good fight, man, you go back like, 2 fights, you back up in the mix. So
Not
it's
even.
like, I think that what Al Heyman is doing is keeping these guys busy, man. They're fighting each other. They're creating legacies for themselves. They're creating wealth. I mean, I don't know anybody who's created this many, young millionaires in the sport. And, successful young guys, man. I mean, it's amazing, man. So I think that, it's good to see. It's good to be a part of it. It's good to be around. It's good to have gone through what I went to get to this point to where I'm knowledgeable about my sport. And, I'm in the mix. So I like it, and I think it's good for everybody, man.
Uh-huh.
So let me ask you, is Jamel and EJ, are they going to be sparring together this camp?
No, not this camp because Jamel's last week is the next week.
Yeah, right.
It's tomorrow, the last week is next week, so it won't be sparring. And listen, you never know, but I don't think so. It would have to be sparring next week, but I don't think so. But it could. You never know.
Okay.
So
you never know.
As far as Jermell Charlo, how do you see? I mean, to me personally, he's improved a whole lot since he got with you. Do you continue to see improvement in Jermell Charlo, just all around the board?
Yeah, I do, man. And listen, even in this training camp, because before the last fight, Fox TV had this thing where you come in the studios and you have to basically, I did it here in my house. You have to analyze the fight. So your fight, and you're talking about what was going on in the fight, right? When he fought Tony the first time. So he got to analyze and see everything he felt like he did wrong or what he could have did better in the first fight. Then, even though I felt like he won the fight, but at the same time, he got to see it, analyze it, whatever. So then in the second fight, when he came back in the training camp, because we still had about 4 or 5 weeks left, he knew, let's get it, coach, let's do this, so we picked it up, right? But then after that fight, he was able to see what he was doing wrong in this fight, the Tony Harris fight, the second fight. So we constantly continually building, filling in the holes. So now, he's looking really good. It's because it's like, I keep thinking damn, man, he's looking amazing. And I've told him, I'm not a complimenter. I believe my job is to tell you what you're doing wrong. So fight night, you'll be doing it right. Opposed to patting them on the back, you're doing this right, you're doing that right. If they're not doing it right, I can't be a cheerleader. I can't tell them. I won't tell them that. Because my job is to see everything, nitpick at everything they do wrong, to correct it. So, but he's looking really good, man. I'm happy. And hopefully you all will see it that night. Rosario's a tough cookie, but at the same time, I think that it's going to be a good fight. I can't wait. I got to get it out the way. get that one down, have 2 unified champs, would be amazing, and it's beautiful.
And I was gonna say that, coach. You come, man. Listen, there's no way, you come out on top with Jamel or come out on top on Earl that you shouldn't be the trainer of the year. Like no way, bro. You got 2.
Not true. No. They're gonna find somebody from some other country to beat me. Every time they bring somebody from some other country, they find somebody.
But they do that.
You know, listen, Canelo did it. Look, Canelo put like this. Canelo did his thing, right? He beat Kovalev, but at the same time, that's one guy. Those other little guys, that shit don't even matter what the other little boys doing. You for real, like
Exactly.
they never fought. I mean, like listen. I think he got it because that was the first time they were really eligible to get it, right? But I mean, come on, man, like because that was the first time he had he had a champ, and somebody else other than Canelo was a champ. But I think that stuff those little guys doing, man, you can't compare what. And look, I think Ryan Garcia is a great personality. I never really seen him fight before, but he's a great personality. You can't compare what he's doing to what Jamel did. He became a two-time middleweight champ.
Exactly.
So what he did, which is I mean, just to become a world champ or whatever. I don't know if Ryan Garcia is a world champ.
He ain't no champ. Hell no. He ain't no champ. No.
Okay,
I'm gonna say like this.
So when you think about it,
Hold on, yeah.
I go.
Go ahead, Derrick.
Yeah, go ahead, Derrick.
so what I'm saying is to be able to get better and get better and get better. Getting better is not getting your world championship back. Getting better is not knocking out a world champ. So I think they said, well, he's got better. He's got Brian Garcia better. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? Getting better? I like that he's getting better because I think that I want to see Ryan Garcia be the best fighter he can be. But you can't compare Ryan Garcia to Jermell Charlo. What he did, he knocked out Cota, and then he came back and knocked out Tony Anderson. And then Errol had a box out against Mikey Garcia, and he beat Sean Boyd. So Errol beat 2 Hall of Famers. Jamel had 2 knockouts. That's 4 fights.
Your fighters, you don't got a big stable. You don't got no big stable, but your fighters are definitely making the most noise in boxing, period. Your stable is making the most noise. And then you got Burley Brooks coming. You trained Burley, right? Yeah, Burley.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And is he fighting on? Is he gonna be fighting on any of those undercards?
I mean, it could be possible that he could be on Errol's undercard if they have one. You see, they haven't because of the pandemic, man. They really haven't been much of an undercard. I mean, those other guys, they have like fill-ins or replacements on the undercards, not necessarily other fighters. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say this though,
Because
Derrick.
Corona's out here so bad, man.
That was 2020, right? With Jamel and Tony Harrison fought this year, right? I'm not tripping, right?
2019.
They fought December.
Oh yeah, it was in December, but still,
Yeah,
shit,
December
that's
2020.
still like closer, right? That's still like so you went back and got this man his title back. This man became world champion. If this man becomes unified world champion, Jamel, and I don't know if you believe in the pound for pound list, coach, but Jamel should be on everybody's pound for pound list. If after he beat Rosario, you got 2 fighters that's on the pound for pound list. You got 2 unified champions, bro. Not just that, pay-per-view unified champions. I don't give a damn what nobody say. If you not trainer of the year, if you not trainer of the year, we cause a havoc around this motherfucker, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Salute to the OG in the building.
Y'all get y'all stuff together then, cause listen, it's gonna take a lot for them people to hey, listen, man. I'm just telling you, man.
Yeah,
it's like I mean, we'll see. You know what I mean? It's just, and really, what's funny about it is I have to state what my job is to make sure my guys win their fights, right? It's not so much about me winning accolades, but I think that if the accolades are just due, then they're due. But I'm like, I'm okay. I mean, listen, man. As long as my guys keep looking good, getting knockouts or getting victories, that's really what matters the most. I mean, that's really gonna keep me there. And listen, they can keep on denying it and not want to acknowledge it or They can keep doing that. It's okay. But what happens is eventually, like, as long as my guys keep winning, you know what I'm saying, that's all I care about.
So,
Okay.
so I wanted to ask you something, Coach. I watched that Jermell Charlo Tony Harrison fight. I watched it live. I scored it live. I had
Right.
Tony Harrison. I had Jermell winning that fight. Perfect. I had myself,
Right.
my scorecards had him winning that. I'm trying to figure out like what did you think about the outcome? And I know you had Mel winning, but what did you think about the outcome on how they played it with the scorecards? Now the scorecards are always jacked up, but what was going through your mind, during that nonsense? Because like I said, me.
Well, I don't know what the scorecards are, so I didn't know. But I can tell you that was, to me, that was my greatest victory. Only because I'm gonna tell you why. Because you got to see, like, it was 3 fights going on, 3 fights within that one fight. First couple rounds, Jermell came out trying to kill him, trying to hurt him, and he did drop him with a shot,
Yes.
right? Then middle rounds, he still was trying a little bit. He got a little tired, got a little fatigued. Tony came on a little bit, but Jermell still was outpointing him and outlanding him. He was throwing more punches than he was. Then, if you notice, when he knocked him out, those were pinpoint perfect shots. And then the round before, in between the round, I told him, I said, throw the shot, hook, uppercut to the body, and then hook to the head. And that's when it boom, boom, that's when he wobbled him back.
Yeah.
But it was like, but it was but when he knocked him out, that was pinpoint accurate punches. Like, it was pinpoint accurate. So if you think about it, he comes out, and the harder you punch, more fatigued you become. So he got tired, 3rd, 4th round, right, trying to kill him. Tony had a couple good rounds in the middle, but to bring him back to what we worked on, to bring him through that, because see, that's the point where I feel like that was a test to me, and a testament to me, to be able to bring him back to throwing shots correctly. And when he hit him with those 3 uppercuts in a row, those are all pinpoint perfect shots, man.
Yeah.
And then when he raised him up, boom, boom. So you think about that, that's amazing. And the timing is, because every time you hit a guy, the head moves or in a certain direction, but to be able to be that aware of where his head is going and how to land those shots was amazing, man. It was great.
Yeah. I was talking about the fight number 1, but I'm glad you went over that. And then I did have
one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no, you good. That was beautiful. I'm glad you did that. But that Teixeira dude, like, after Mel destroys Rosario, in my opinion, is that the fight he won next?
I don't know what that is.
The bum.
You know what's funny, man? I don't really watch a lot of boxing. So I watch, like, the big fights, or the fights, like the fighters I want to watch. I mean, I've only seen Terrence Crawford fight like once or twice. I saw him fight Gamboa, and I saw him fight. I think I saw a little bit when he fought the Russian kid, Postov.
Exactly. You didn't miss nothing.
I really haven't seen him fight that much, but and I said it to say I don't watch a lot of fights.
Right.
But if I think that if it's fighters that I really want, if they're fighting each other and I want to see, I wanted to see a fight with Gamboa and Terrence Crawford. Postov was a pretty interesting fight. But all the other fights, I mean, like, I don't really watch them. I mean, go to them, but for watching boxing, I don't watch a lot of them. So I don't know who the Teixeira guy is, whatever.
But he's the WBO champion.
Okay.
In my opinion, he's garbage. In my opinion, but I'm just saying that's just me.
Who is he promoted by?
Some garbage.
Who? Top rank? You talking about Terrence Crawford?
No, he talking about Teixeira.
Teixeira.
No.
He went.
He's a golden boy.
I mean, sorry, he was Golden Boy. Yeah, Golden Boy.
So I was right. Some garbage, but that's just me.
Yeah, fought against the top.
I'm not gonna say that either.
I know you
what
ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
say
it.
is,
I'm gonna say it though.
well, I'm not gonna be ugly with it, but what I'm saying is, I can see them possibly fighting after this. Then Golden Boy has some things that on the plate right now. I think that Canelo thing and the Ryan
Yeah.
Garcia thing.
Yeah.
That I mean, hey, listen, man, I got some on the plate, man.
Yeah, they got some big issues. Yeah.
Okay, coach, this is the OG in the game right here. This OG Fanon right here. Fanon, see what's up, the coach?
Was good. We met.
Oh, yeah, I met him before. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my dude, man. I bothered him, dog. He was in serious business, and I went up by Aerospin's camp. He's like, "Me, I do not know you." I was like, "Hey, man."
I didn't know the dude. But look, you know, hey, man, listen, man, hey, man. You know,
He
it's
looked like,
you-
"Hey, man, I do not know you." It's all good, man.
When you look at it like this, when you go to a restaurant, 5-star restaurant, the chef not gonna let you in the kitchen and watch him cook, man. You just gotta wait for that meal to come out and keep your fingers crossed and hope it's a good meal. So yeah, that's all it is, man.
Nah, it's all good.
I'm in the kitchen cooking, man. You know, I didn't disrespect you.
No.
I had a guy.
No, man. No. You just, hey, it was all good because I was like, man, because I want to make sure I saw you drive by because I was there. I was like, damn, I don't know if he knows I'm coming. So I made sure I have no cameras. I was like, I want to make sure I wasn't trying to record nothing. I was just there. I was just there to see a great man at work, man. And it was nice. I thank you for letting me be in your gym for that short amount of time, man.
Anything else from that, Fanon?
What'd you say?
Anything else from
No
that?
doubt.
Oh, I got something for you, hey, dog. So if you heard Gary Russell Jr. talk about Terrence Crawford.
I heard about it. I don't watch a lot of stuff. I saw him say he punched him in the jaw or something.
But what he said was he talked about the weaknesses of Terrence Crawford. Like he broke him down. Like he was like, look, this is what Terrence Crawford does. Terrence Crawford does X, Y, Z. Like he was like, look, he broke it down. Like you should check it out. He really broke him down. And I was like, man, to hear Gary Russell Jr. break down Terrence Crawford, like his impression of Terrence Crawford was like, dude, he's not that sound. Like,
well. Yeah, he's a natural athlete, man. Great athleticism, but no great technique. I mean, not a lot of technique. You know, just very, very naturally skilled. He's a phenomenon. Like your name, what's your name? He's a phenomenon.
right.
He's a great natural, talented athlete, man. That's what he really is. I mean, he's that's what he does. He goes out there and shows his great hand speed, his foot speed, his athleticism. And so yeah, I think that in the WBO, somebody sent me the WBO rankings, and Sean Porter is the #1 contender in the WBO.
Correct.
Listen, that was a fight they turned down before. I think that you can't pot shot Sean Porter and beat Sean Porter.
Hell no.
You gotta fight. See, you gotta be able to fight Sean Porter the whole fight. The whole time you gotta fight him. So I think that'd be an interesting fight. Keith Thurman's in that rankings. The little kid, Juwan Ennis, all those guys. There's a lot of guys over there. So you can't really put like this. You will not be able to run from a good fight. That's all I'm saying. Not saying he's running from a good fight. Just, like the other guy, we didn't know who he was. And Amir Khan has seen his better days like 10 years ago. But, I think that it's going to be pretty interesting. But these are the fights that will make Terrence Crawford a true legend. To take those fights and to be able to win those fights if he can, that make him a true legend, man. For real.
Exactly what I've been saying. And I think that's a lot of our problem. I know it's mine. My problem is not with Bud, his skill set. Is I just want somebody. I want him to fight somebody so he can prove me right, because I think the man is gifted, and I just want him to prove me right. I still don't think he's terrible. I think he gets destroyed, but that's my opinion. I think he gets destroyed badly. Like people think they have this thing about his technical skills because he is technically gifted. I give him that. I think he gets destroyed badly. I do not think that is the fight that people will look at and say, oh, well, it's a 50-50. I do not believe that, bro. I used to think that Bud Crawford, how he was going to be a stylistic gem of a fight. But after watching, it's just like, bro, you're going to get annihilated, man. You're going to get stopped badly. That's not a good fight.
I like your enthusiasm.
I'm being serious.
I like your enthusiasm, man. I love
I'm being dead serious. That's not a good fight, man. It's a good fight for me as a fan to watch, but it's not a good stylistic match. Him against EJ, he's going to get beat badly, bro. Really badly.
And man, there's a lot of people out there
And I got
they'll
bread on it.
fight you for saying that.
And I got bread on it. Well,
People
coach.
fight. There's people
Well,
out there will fight you for saying
I
that.
tell you this, coach. If you watch my live streams, if you ever watched any of my, then you know I give them all smoke. I give them everything they want.
Hey, but
And
it comes with facts though. Let them know. It ain't no made up shit. BFTD
All
gonna break it down. Like he gonna go to the numbers. He gonna show you this shit, and that's why we respect him so much because it ain't no made up shit. He come with real facts. But like you said, coach, I respect Bud to the fullest. I do like his style. You know, I do. You know, he got his style and things like that. I just think that Southpaw shit. It confused other fighters. It ain't gonna confuse EJ like it confused other fighters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like a good high skill fighter. It's like you prepare for that to switch up. Kell Brook was a switch hitter. He only did it once or twice. When he did it, Errol was on top of him. Like we practice for that. Like it's not like come on, man. You can do it whenever you want to do it. When you prepare for a fighter, you prepare for him to switch if that's what he does. That's what you watch that and you prepare for him to switch. So I mean, it's like, you know, man, listen, man. Kell Brook was a switch hitter. That's all I gotta say about that.
Well, Bud might lose
did
to
it
Kell
once or
Brook.
twice.
Just throw it out there. Bud might lose to
What's
Kell
that?
Brook. I said Bud might lose to Kell Brook. But don't be surprised if he loses.
Are they
I
gonna
don't
really
think
fight?
so, but he could.
That's what they talking about.
I
That's
don't
what
think they're gonna fight. I don't think they're gonna fight though. I don't think they're gonna fight. I mean, I think that some way it won't happen. You know what I mean? I was because
I don't either, man.
I was in Vegas with Kell Brook. I was talking to Kell Brook. We were just chit chatting. He really wanted, hey man, he talking about Arrow or whatever. Then Terrence Crawford walked in. And so he's like, he just said, hey man, it look like you running out of people to fight against. He said, why don't you fight me? So that's what Kell Brook says to him. So they kind of were like, you know, going back and forth. And, you know, Terrence was asking, can you think you can make the weight? You know, whatever. So, I mean, it's like, hey, man, you know, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. I mean, Kell Brook's a pretty big guy. And I don't know, you know, I don't know if it'll happen. But if it does, that's cool, too.
Yeah.
Now with Bernie the Boxer on there talking about he only deserves $500,000. Kell Brook ain't about to fight that dude for $500,000, man.
Who is Bernie the Boxer? Who is that?
Oh, don't worry about it, man. That's the most.
His hype, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hype, man. Remember
Well, Kell Brook gonna get more money than that for sure. Because Kell Brook, it depends on where they fight. Kell Brook, if they fought in the UK, it will sell out, right? But if it's fighting over in America, man, you're gonna get about 7,000 to 8,000 people at the fight. And really, it's not going to sell pay-per-view. They're not going to do that. So I mean, you know, because Kell Brook is with Eddie Hunt in the zone. So
Go ahead,
I
Keith.
don't know how it's going to work out.
You're
You muted, Keith.
Oh, my bad. I got a question for you, Derrick. Now, with everything that's taking place with the pandemic and everything, you know, like you kind of set everything back. Now, since we're talking about Terrence Crawford, right? He hasn't fought nobody. He hasn't really done nothing on his end to make the fight between him and EJ no bigger. You know, that was the problem. It was like EJ been putting in all the work. He got his star status up there now, right?
Right.
He's up there, you know, his star status is there. Terrence Crawford, he hasn't put in no work to make the fight any bigger. So with that being said, if things, I mean, the only way I see Terrence Crawford, you know, getting any bigger than what he is now, if he somehow gets a Manny Pacquiao fight, and I don't see that happen, right? So with that being said, I mean, do you see the fight between him and EJ happening anytime within the next year and a half?
No, I don't think so. I think that the reality of it with Errol Spence legacy, he doesn't necessarily need a Terrence Crawford to fight. He got a Ugas, he got another fight with Sean Porter, possibly. He got a Keith Thurman, got a Manny Pacquiao. I mean, so I think that, and not to mention Danny Garcia's right in front of him now. So I think that I don't know if he necessarily needs that to finish his legacy. Because you think about this, he fought Kell Brook. He fights his mandatory in Dallas. He fights Mikey Garcia. He fights Sean Porter. He fights Danny Garcia. and say maybe Pacquiao, something like that. So look at the names back, just bing, 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 bing. You know what I mean? So I think that I don't think he doesn't need Terrence Crawford to be great or to be, but I think that it'll be a good fight, but I think he doesn't need him.
So you don't see that fight happening no time within the next year and a half or so?
I don't know. I don't think so, man. I mean, I'm not the manager, but I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest.
Because see what I'm saying.
Man, let me ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, coach.
Go ahead. Come on.
I was gonna say this.
What's up, man? You just gonna sit back and listen?
I was gonna say this, coach, right? I was gonna say this, right?
What's up?
Look at this. Well, Earl, I feel like he want Pacquiao, and I feel like he want Bud. I don't think Earl gonna leave 147 without fighting Bud ass, bro. I feel like he wants that fight. I think he's looking to have people talk.
True.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the situation, right? Bud, like I say, much respect to him, but with him and like I made this yesterday, coach, with all this fake ass beef that's going on, with people making it like Earl and Bud got beef. It's just that's what the media do. That's what fans and shit do, right? But I'm looking I'm looking at everybody talking shit but Bud. I'm looking at Bo Mac talk his bullshit. I'm looking at the other homeboy talk they bullshit. But Bud ain't speaking and saying shit. He the only one saying the fight go happen. Earl's a cool dude, yada yada yada. But then you got Bo Mac speaking bullshit this. So I think Earl want to whoop his ass. I think Earl want to show that, look, I talk all this shit that I'm ducking this dude. But what I look at it is, if you look at Bob Earl been making inside fights almost his whole fucking career, keeping the money in-house. You know what I'm saying? Now that you got PBC over here, got all the top welterweights, all the top guys, and not saying they shut no fucking Bud out, but like I was telling people, Earl versus Denny Garcia, one hell of a fight. Earl versus Keith Thurman, one hell of a fight. Earl versus Sean Porter, one hell of a fight. Those legacy fights. No matter how they try to shit on that shit, like you say, these are Hall of Famers, bro.
And they gonna sell, and they will sell, and they will sell also.
Because they selling. They on pay-per-view. Like Mikey, Sean, Kenny, all these motherfuckers pay-per-view back to back. Who else doing it like that, bro? Earl is on he's in the cash grab. So when I look at it, I think that fight gonna happen. I don't think Earl leaving 147 without whooping Bud ass, bro.
He already said he know.
Can I add to that? When y'all ready? I don't know when the good gap is. I don't want to ever jump.
Come on now, it's your turn.
Go ahead,
all right, hey man, let me tell you, man. I swear to God, Terrence, man, Errol Spence is the only fucking reason that you got a shot at this fight, man. Like I keep hearing, like Errol Spence is not going to leave 147 unless he, like what Money Brown said. If the situation is this, that Errol is not going to leave 147 until he gets Bud, is the reason that Bud gets the fight. Bud needs to fucking fight somebody, because people inside the PBC, like Bud, I mean, Errol can say he wants to fight it, but he can't make Fox air fights that Fox don't want to air. He can't make people that work for him, when they got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they'll be like, why would you fight? Like, think about Aaron Pryor. Like, I'm to this day, like, man, Sugar Ray Leonard never fought Aaron Pryor. Sugar Ray Leonard never fought Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor knocked out Alexis Arguello, beat Alexis Arguello twice. He was a monster, and only we care. Looked like he bounced out. But
I think he'll come back.
Huh?
I think he gonna come back. I think he probably try to hang up a phone call.
Okay. Yeah.
He took it for now.
So what you wind up happening with is, like in 1984, people were talking about Sugar Ray Leonard and Aaron Pryor. Sugar Ray Leonard went on to fight Thomas Hearns, all the fights he fought. He might have lost to Aaron Pryor, but nobody will know. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna know, because there was because Sugar Ray Leonard didn't have to fight Aaron Pryor. If Crawford ain't careful, you're gonna be fucking Aaron Pryor. You're gonna be like everybody talking about how good you would have been and how you could have beat Thurman, how you could have beat Spence. But dude, if Spence can get a Canelo fight, I mean, he's 147, 60.
You're right. Are you right? You're thinking. Wait, well, you're right about that. Why? If you get Canelo, why would you take that fight?
Exactly. So, dude, he don't even realize you're up against a Canelo fight, man. Like, if Canelo falls out at 280, right? Then they say like they're suing for 280 million. If he leaves if he winds up at the PBC and he's at 160, you got Jermell, you got Jamal, you got Errol, you got Canelo. Dude,
Right.
No, you gotta
Right,
fight
right.
somebody now. Fight somebody now,
Right.
or you get cut out.
Because you know, you think about it, Sean Porter is, like I said, the #1 contender. All those guys on the PBC are in the top rankings for the ones who are not champ, who are ranked in the WBO. So I mean, and Sean Porter offered to fight him before. I mean, he turned the fight down. I think they're really good friends. But listen, man, you know, Mike McCallum told me about his conversation he had with Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler said, "Man, I really love you." He said, "If you loved me, you would have fought me."
Give me
He
some
said,
money.
"That's how we make a living." So Sean and Bud, they're really good friends. Fight each other. I mean, how do you all put food in your family's mouth? It would be the biggest payday of Bud Crawford's career to fight Sean Porter.
Facts. All facts.
So I think that is no reason. So what if you fight your friend? You spar your friends every day and go at his ass every day, right?
Mhm.
So it's no different. But now you get $1 million or more, you know, $3, $4, $5 million for the fight. You know what I mean? So I think that, and they get top ranked, you know, because I think. Well, I'm not gonna get into that because that'd be ugly. But I'm just gonna say the truth is ugly sometimes. But I'm just gonna say that they will make. I'm not gonna get into that. Just let's keep on talking.
Hey, let me make a point so I can get you off that hot seat. On the last thing is think about that. Like just like Derrick said, Sean Porter is the number one for the WBC too.
Yeah,
Which means, dude, he might be the mandatory for a rematch for a pay-per-view fight that already took place in
right,
D.C.
right. He will be. Right. So that's a good fight for Terrence Crawford to take, I think, because friends are no friends, man. You can be two broke guys or you can be two rich guys. Who you want to be? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Rich.
all right, then that means y'all got to fight each other.
Facts.
And, you know,
Kenny
it's
Porter
like,
came out. Kenny Porter came out and said that they own Bud Crawford, like they want him. So that, I
yeah,
guess
that's what I saw Kenny Porter say that. Yeah, he said that.
Mhm.
And ain't nothing to say that they can't be friends after they fight. You're gonna get paid.
They can go to dinner. They can go to dinner after the fight. Man, that was a hell of a fight.
Yeah,
Right.
I saw Regis Porter and Josh Taylor go to dinner. I saw them. I
Right,
don't understand the problem.
right.
Like, I don't even understand why that's even a thing. Like I'll fight my friend. Hell, man, Derrick, we can fight for 50 million, but we still be cool afterwards. I don't understand what kind of nonsense is that. I'll
Hey,
fight.
Derrick.
This panel.
Hey, Derrick. Remember when you asked me why I was at your gym? I looked at you like this nigga will fuck me up. But I would fight you for $50 million.
No.
Yeah, you can fight $50 million or $2 million. We can fight.
Facts.
Get that money.
No, listen, man. Look, man. Hey, man. Ain't no violence, man. No violence. No violence. Like, man, you gotta understand. See, this is my thing. So it's like, look, I gotta tell people, like, I'm from Oak Cliff. I was born in East Dallas, which is my gym is right in the middle of every neighborhood right in Dallas. So I said, but y'all never see nobody that I grew up with in these areas at the gym, because I respect you guys too much to bring my people in on you, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta respect your guys, man. So that's all it is. It ain't about I respect my guys too much to bring one of my friends, my cousins, my brothers. And man, no, man, I mean, my father never been to my gym before. Hey, look, man, it's like these guys. They don't want a lot of times. They don't want to be entertaining people. They just want to be able to go work, and I gotta respect that. So I got, you know what I mean. So it's like, ain't nothing about you for now. I mean, I didn't know you. I mean, I
I
didn't
just
know
try to
you.
crack a joke and let you know you scare me. I just let you know you still got it, dog. You still got it.
Ain't nobody fighting, bro. I am in some shape, but ain't nobody fighting.
Hey, I'm just messing with you, man. I just have fun. It was nice meeting you, brother.
Yeah, no doubt.
Derrick, looking at your gym though, man. One hell of a gym. And everybody see the world class boxing gym, man. We gotta cop them shirts. We gotta support Derrick.
Appreciate
But
it, bro.
like you said though, Derrick, like your stable, we see Burley Brooks. Is Adrian Taylor? You still training Adrian Taylor? Or?
I never trained Adrian. He was just kind of like spawned with the guys. But he spawned with the guys. He didn't do it for this fight. Errol did, and I don't think Errol's gonna use him for this camp. But but Jamel used him, and he's been able, to take care of his family, man. It's he's been able to fight on the cards, also, so it's been good for him.
Okay. What you got, Keith?
Now, Derrick, I mean, y'all done got, I mean, you one of the biggest trainers in boxing. You got two of the biggest fighters in boxing. You know, now you got the EJ training camp coming up. I would ask you about Jamel, but you know, that's pretty much almost done. You said he done next week. That's his last sparring.
Right,
Are
right, right.
do y'all look to ever like fly any sparring partners out in especially with this EJ fight coming up? Are you going to be flying any special sparring partners out, or you just get work from the Dallas area?
Well, he's gonna bring in some guys. Errol's gonna bring in some guys, and Jamel he bring in a guy from Corpus, and what else? He has some pretty good boxers that come around. But Errol has he's gonna bring in a guy from Mexico. He likes him, and they'll bring in a couple other guys. You know, and he's sparred with Burley also.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's man, he's doing good, man. He likes because at the same time, a lot of times with young fighters, that's where they get all the learning from, the bumps and bruises and everything. Even though I'm teaching them this and that, but you have to apply it and you have to be really focused when you're in the ring with one of the best fighters in the world. So I think that's good education for brother, regardless how well he does or how well he doesn't do. It's always about education and learning and just reflecting and thinking about what you can do better. So, I mean, but he's going to use Burley, I'm sure, because he talked about sparring with Burley. And he wants this other kid back. I can't think of the kid's name, the Mexican kid. And they may get a couple other guys in, though, too. I mean, I think that it's like this. You want to put other people on, like him promoting Amar Rashidi, him promoting Fernando Garcia, him promoting Burley Brooks, and then Jamel promoting Adrian Taylor. I mean, so like we want to put people on, man. It's like nobody else is doing it.
Right.
So you got to be able to bring your people up. Hopefully, bring your people up, man. It ain't just about you eating. It's about helping other people provide for their families as well.
So I got one more question for you that everybody want to know. We obviously know the injury that took place with EJ with Errol Spence. Now, a few months ago, he did an interview and he said something about he wasn't going to be able to spar, until I think he said at that point in time, I think he said until like September or October because of the post that he had in the dental surgery that he had.
Right.
Now, is he 100%? Is everything 100% good? With the surgery that he had, is he able to go full force now?
Well, he should be able to spar pretty soon, probably like in the next week or so.
Okay.
Yeah. So he should be good. Yeah.
Is there any concerns that you guys have, with the dental work that he had, as far as when it comes to sparring and that full on contact?
Well, he has a great dentist working with him, and they're gonna everything gonna be protected. Plus, he's a good defensive fighter. He doesn't really get hit that much, but he has a pretty good. He's got the right stuff he needs and pretty good mouthpiece. And he's a good dentist, so I think that we're not gonna really worry about it. Focus on it. I think he'll be good, man. I think he'll be great.
And what weight would you say that he's walking around there right now?
It's like 159, 160.
And that's down from, because I remember because I interviewed him before his before the Sean Porter fight, I think it was, or the Mikey Garcia fight, and he probably was close to 180. So he about 20 pounds down, would you say?
Yeah, he's ripped up right now, man. Listen, he's like ripped up. And really ripped up for real. So I mean, he's ripped up.
So I got a question for you, Coach.
What's
like
that?
how great of a feeling would it be to be the first person to actually stop Danny Garcia?
Well, I won't even look at it that deep. I just want to beat him. I want to win, but I think that the stoppage would be amazing, but I just focus on the W. But, the thing that would be like different thoughts. Now, if Errol gets in his rhythm and gets his thing popping, he can stop him. But I mean, I'm not focused on that, just the W. But you know, he can stop just about anybody. So we'll see. It will be good though.
I think that would be monumental because no one stopped him before.
Right.
Question.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not gonna mention no names here. I'm gonna try to keep it real, like no name-ish. But I spoke with somebody, man, that was talking about trainers in the sport of boxing, and he was like, "Man, Fanon, look at this trainer, look at this trainer, look at this trainer." And one of the things that he made me look for, and I'll tell you, if somebody was like an example of somebody said that did it, which was Nazim, rest in peace, Nazim Richardson. He said that if you watch Nazim Richardson, you could see Nazim Richardson when he talks to Bernard Hopkins, giving him specific instructions about what to do next, right? Like, this ain't working, do this, right? This ain't working, do this. Versus like a motivational trainer that is like rah, 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 rah.
Right.
What's your take on the major trainers as far as like how many do you think really can tell fighters what to take, what adjustments to make, and really plan a fight out for a fighter versus people that are kind of like big name fighters, right? Big name trainers, that thing.
Man, you'll put me on like that, man. Listen, man.
No name.
I don't. You know what? I don't know how many can do it. I think that because I can only speak from my perspective. I speak from the fact of where I was or where I have been before. So just like I said, like when you have a fight like Jamel just fought with Tony Harrison, right? And I told y'all, to me, that was my best fight because I had to coach him. It was 3 different fights. You got to get him to calm down, settle down, just get back, so I get back to the rhythm of what we talked about, the strategy we worked on, then to get him to shoot those pinpoint accurate shots. And what happens is, I've been in the fight and I got tired before. So I know what fatigue looked like when it was in him. And I had to coach him through that fatigue. What would you do to get through that fatigue until you get him to where he knocks Tony Harrison out? So I think that I would, if I was a fighter, I would hope that somebody could relate to my situation, know about getting punched in the face, and know about all these other things that I'm going through in the ring. So I think that for me, there's a lot of good trainers out there, man. Put it like this. And this is what I'll say. To believe it's only 3 to 4 to 5 good trainers in the world is asinine. But I think that, I think a lot of people can shuck and jive it. You know what I mean? They can shuck and jive all the way to the top if they got a great athlete. You know what I mean? So I think that's really what it is, a great athlete. And, they shuck and jive to the top every day. So I don't know. But I'm not going to call nobody out for none. But now that you said don't call, you said don't say no names. So I don't even want to make it seem like I'm referencing anybody. So I kept it like, kind of open. Your microphone ain't on.
Yeah.
I don't want no specifics. Thank you for your general answer. Thank you.
I don't want to be. I think it's a hard job to have, man. When the whole world watching you, everybody critiquing you, and it's like boxing is an international sport. Like pro football coach, nobody really gonna bring the heat on him from Germany or Russia, China, Australia. They ain't watching that. But boxing, people watching from all over the world. Everybody they critique the trainer and the strategy and his game plan. So it's like it's a very hard, very complicated job to do. So hey man, I'm not gonna come at them like that because I know they get enough flack, anyway every day. So yeah, because I know I get it and I don't necessarily like it, but hater talk never made me mad, man. Especially when I'm in my favorite paper tag. So basically, hey. Like Rick Ross said, it's okay.
I want to ask you this, Coach. When you compare Mel and Earl for the fight, do you look at what Danny Garcia do good and what Rosario do good, or do you just focus on your game plan and in the ring you do your best to implement that?
No, I do my best to mimic those guys and throw the punches that they throw, and do the shots that they throw, move like they move. So when they get in the ring, they're very familiar to the action, and all it is like something, a trigger. It's like muscle memory. It re-triggers when he makes his move, do this, he makes that move, do this. When he does this, do that. You know what I mean? So it's like I mimic them in the best way I possibly can. I mimic them. And so like I said, whenever the guys make those moves, they're very similar and very familiar to what we've been working on, and they're prepared for that.
Okay. What y'all got? What you got, Key?
Now, you know what? I did have a question more so about Jamel because Jamel changed from being just like a pure boxer to that. We all seen this power coming. And he started to knock people out, and I'm trying to figure out, like, without giving out all the game plan, all the stuff that I know you've seen this. I know you seeing this man now. He's now destroying people, like straight destroying them. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what's your take on that?
I think you make him believe in himself and you give him confidence. Somebody said that I train my fighters to be angry, and I said that's the individual that doesn't understand what world taught fighters have, or it's like you train them to believe in themselves. So somebody who's not that weak or that intelligent, where you spot something and say that's angry, but at the same time, or somebody who's never been in a situation like that, there's confidence. These guys are very confident, and they feel very demanding and know that they want to get whatever, and they have passion. Boxers fight with passion. But I think that with Jamel, man, it's just like you make him believe in himself, you give him defense, you give him the things that he needs and he doesn't have, and you make him believe in himself, and he's not questioning himself. He's going out there and go get it. And I think that's really what it is. I mean, you make a man believe in himself, and he's gonna go do amazing things. And he's been able to go out there and crush fighters, and knock. Listen, he's never been a knockout puncher. He's had knockouts, but now he's getting them. So I mean, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I could affect him like that.
So one last thing, and I'm gonna give it back to Monty. But I did have one more question. If you can train one other fighter, just one other one right now in any division, who would it be and why?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a tough question. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that the fighter that I want to train is even out there, probably. I mean, I think that I would love to have a heavyweight, I think that would be cool to have a heavyweight.
That would be amazing.
But I'm not. I work a full-time job, man. So I work 7 days a week, and I say that to say that my time to be a daddy, to be a father, to be a trainer is like very limited. You know what I mean? That's why, and I keep it to where I can at least come home early and not be in the gym all day.
Right.
Now, I don't know who. I mean, if it was like in the hypothetical in the perfect world.
Yes.
I don't know. It'd be some 6'5".
Maybe 6'7".
Yeah, it could be 6'7". Like somebody but very athletic, somebody willing to learn, and great reaction, great skill set. Somebody who's very teachable, and that would be amazing.
That was leading up to this question, Coach. Everybody want to see Deontay Wilder in a world-class gym. Let's keep it real. Now, everybody feel like you're the man to get that knockout.
Hey, man, you thought I put you on the spot, huh?
That's what it was leading
up to. Real on the spot.
Well, you know what? I like Deontay Wilder. I mean, I like Deontay Wilder, man. And I think he's a better fighter than people give him credit for, because the way he knocked out Ortiz or whatever and set it up. But I think that, I mean, everybody can sit outside and say somebody needs some help. So I'm not gonna say what he needs. It's all about what he believes.
Right.
See, the whole world can say he needs this, but if he doesn't believe he needs water, he's just gonna die of dehydration. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he's been successful at what he's been doing, and I can't say you should bring in somebody else to do this and do that, because he's been successful at what he's doing, man. So I think that hey, man, I'm not gonna go at him, because I think I like him. I like his brother. they really have a pretty cool camp, to be honest.
Right.
You know, I mean, so I mean, you know, but if he were to ask me, yeah, I would help him out. I would help him out, or kind of like counsel him or something, you know, whatever whatever he would need. I mean, you know, yeah, because I like him.
Could you see that being your? I'm just hypothetical, all hypothetical, nothing, just all. Could you see that being your, like, the heavyweight that you would like to train out of all the heavyweights currently right now?
Well, you know, I want to bring the heavyweight title back to USA, man, back to America. I think that heavyweight boxing in the world is only big when the heavyweight champ is an American champion. So I mean, I think boxing, and when boxing, you think about it, they say boxing is dead, or it was dead at one particular point. That's because it was 2 European heavyweight champions. Nobody really get into it. Nobody want to watch European guys beat up American guys in America. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so once you got Deontay Wilder, everybody he was selling. He was selling out without the other guys. And you know, that's why Tyson Fury, like, you think about this, Tyson Fury didn't sell when he fought in his first fight with Top Rank. He didn't sell. He only sold when he fought you know, on Deontay Wilder. And the thing about it is, we still don't know if he could do it by himself, because Deontay Wilder never sold that less amount of tickets. You know what I'm saying? By himself, fighting anybody, you know, anybody. So, but we don't know if Fury can really do it. But I mean, hey, listen, man, I like Wilder. I'm Team Wilder.
Question, man. Derrick.
Yeah.
And this is for real. I need to understand this. This ain't no. I need to understand this because I just don't understand. I have people that tell me that Errol Spence does not have good defense. Then I will hear somebody else say that he has extremely good defense. Then I'll hear somebody say he's flat-footed, but then I see him fight Mikey Garcia and fight on the back foot. Like, what is it that and even Terrence Crawford's team was like, because I listened to like somebody on Terrence Crawford's team describe Errol Spence, and he was like, he's a flat-footed, come-forward fighter. I was like, what is it about Errol Spence's style, man? It just makes like so many people have such different opinions, right?
Because they're looking at greatness and they can't see it, because these are subtle movements, not very abrupt movements, not very, very like they still don't know how good he really actually is. Put it like, I mean, they really don't know how good he actually is. I mean, so that's just, I mean, put like, you know, he'll be who he needs to be, who he needs to be at the particular moment. Just like with Mikey, box the hell out of him. Move, bounce, box. I mean, you can't look for now. You gotta form your own personal opinion. You know, you can't listen. And if they think he's flat-footed, let him believe he's flat-footed. He was an Olympian. He moved around. He bounced around. I mean, he wasn't just, you know. I mean, listen, let them think what they want to think, because you know, he's going to exert the energy that he needs to exert to get what he wants to get. So if he needs to be fast to do this, to do that. We move in the ring every day. That's how I know we can do it. We prepare to move for every fight, whether we on a seek and destroy mission. You still got to prepare for what if the guy moves, you got to cut him off. What if, you know what I mean? So, you know, what if the guy's coming to put pressure on you? You may move around just to walk him into a hole. So it's like, you got to prepare for all these different things. You can't just work on one thing and say, go do this. You got to be prepared to do everything, man, to do all things.
Let me ask you this, Derrick. Did you go back and watch fights over? Like after the Earl fight, did you watch the Sean Porter fight?
Normally I do. And I don't remember if I did or not. I probably watched a little bit of it. But normally I watch all of the fights. And I don't think I watched that one.
You know, the misconception of that fight, what I hate about people is everybody say, now, I give Sean Porter credit. He came in shape. He did what he had to do, fought his ass off. I scored the fight 8-4 Earl. I scored how two of them judges had it. I had an 8-4. You know what I mean? But when people come and say, oh, Sean Porter took it to Earl, like, people must forget, like, Earl is a come forward fighter himself when he won. And I seen Earl talking to that man, and then Earl put him down, caught him on the chin. That's the worst Sean Porter ever been dropped. Even with the flag dropped down with Adrian Broner. Earl really put him down. Now, credit to Sean Porter's condition that helped him recover. but he still did something that nobody else really did. And you got people out here that discredit that fight with Earl and say, "Oh well, I can't see how the fuck somebody can get Sean Porter 8 rounds out of that fight." You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Kenny Porter the other day on 78. Salute to Kenny Porter. He was saying he can't see how somebody can get Earl 8 rounds. I gave Earl 8 rounds, and I watched the fight multiple times with an unbiased eye, no fucking persuasion or no juice, nothing. And it was 8-4 to me. And I just want to see if you rewatch that fight and see how you score the fight.
Well, you know, like I said, I mean, I don't remember, but I'm sure I watched some of it. And I could have watched the whole fight, but I mean, I know that you can't worry about what people say, man. You know, I told Fernand, you got to form your own opinion, man. You can't go off nobody else's situation because people from different perspectives. I mean, you know, his whole career of fighting other top fighters would be that he fought them close enough but didn't beat them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, well, he could have won it. You know, that's his whole deal,
right?
But, you know, nobody talk about the Ugas fight because I thought Ugas won the fight. You know, how many rounds did you win in that one?
Facts.
I mean, but I think that I mean, you know, man, listen, man, everybody got their own opinion. I'm not here to knock another brother down. We got enough problems going on in the world.
That's real talk.
You know, so even if you look at it like this, the reason why I don't get in these conversations, right? Because you really realize who you are. Like, and I mean not to say who I am, like boxing trainer of the year and all that, whatever, trainer, but who I am and what I've been able to accomplish, like from coming to be a slave to America, because I'm every one of my ancestors, to all the torture, the pain, the rape from men, raping men, to all these other things, to where I get to a point to where I can raise my family up out of poverty and do this and do that, and to make an ass of myself, my ancestors watching all the sorrow and pain and hardship they went through, to get to a point like this and be an ass on television or belittle or demean yourself with all the sacrifice they made, all the pain they endured. So that's why I feel like, I mean, I owe them too much. And then at the same time, man, I owe the kids in the hood, you know. It's like, I say that, somebody said, how do you stay humble like that? I say, because I know what my debt is. Like, I know who I owe. And what that means is, I'm a kid from the projects, from the inner city and the hood and all this. And I know that I owe them. And just like this, there's no way you can, I'm like this. You can't come around somebody and I gave you $100 and you walk around in new sneakers and this and that, acting like you too good for me, right? That's how I feel about me. I can't act like I'm too good for people when I owe them. Like I owe you. I owe these kids. I owe this. I owe my ancestors. I owe my kids. All these people. You can't be in debt and walk around like you the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it all, man. It's like that's how you stay humble. You just know who you owe and what you owe. You know what I mean? You just think about the sacrifice that people actually did. That's why I say you see kids wilding out in the street and be like, man, your ancestors were raped and beaten, tortured and hung, and this what the fuck you gonna do with your life? Like this is how you pay them for surviving. Is this what you're gonna do? So I think that I try to make the best to let my people know that they made a sacrifice and I'm making a sacrifice. The ultimate sacrifice they could only give me was to survive, because they couldn't give me money, any kind of wealth, because they didn't have it, but they were able to survive, man. So and we're at a point now where we can live, man, and help and inspire other people. So I mean, I'm inspired by other people, and I'm gonna do my best to inspire other people, man. That's why I can't come at these cats, because if you look at like my grandkids, like, damn, Grandpa Derrick was kind of crazy, fighting with these people and acting wild and out. So it's like you got to realize that your people are watching, and your people who are here before you, like, motherfucker, you know, I got raped. My grandmother, I got raped every day. I got this, got that. And this what the fuck you gonna do? Like, so it's like you gotta just know who you are, know where you come from, and know who you owe. And that keep you in line, keep me in line, man. Keep me focused, man.
So
I respect.
yeah. So Derek, I mean,
Yeah.
since we on those lines right now, I'm gonna ask you, with all of the police brutality going on, the racial injustice, stuff that's been going on forever here in America,
Right, 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 right,
and
right.
with these athletes, do you think that they should be using their platform to speak up more? What's your take on that?
Hey man, I think they're doing the thing that they should be doing, man. I think hey man, like my man Steven Jackson, stacks. I mean, you got LeBron is like, man, but LeBron
Yeah,
is like the most, man, look, LeBron is phenomenal. He's like the most LeBron, Jay-Z, because like LeBron doing his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think about like he putting his money where his issue is, right? And you look,
right,
and what's so funny, I was talking to somebody, I said, you see how all these other kids and how they're not acting like they act hard. Cause I think that a lot of kids from the suburbs. So they they think that being black is being rough, tough, hood, thug, whatever, right? And I was like, how did LeBron miss that era? And how did LeBron never get caught up in the scandal? And I thought to myself, because he's really from the projects, he's really from poverty, and he got out. He's like, I'm not going back. I think that the people from the suburbs are so in awe that they believe what white people believe about us. That we're like not really black. That's what we are in the projects in the hood. So I think that, man, listen, man, there's some great guys out there. I think LeBron, I think all the other guys, D Wade, all those guys standing up, man, and because look, if you think about D Wade and LeBron and what's the guy from Dallas? I forget his name, but they spoke at the ESPY Awards years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. The all guys that played
Chris Paul.
Chris Bosh, yeah. So they were on it then, before Cap Neal, they were on it. See what I'm saying? And so I think that, man, that's really where the change comes. I mean, I think that because they're putting their money on, they're putting their dollar on it. I think it's phenomenal. I think that what they're doing is amazing, man. I mean,
So,
LeBron has his own school. Go ahead.
oh no, you go ahead, man. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think that, man, we're living in a very special time right now. You know, I think that what the people have to understand, the Negro is not the same Negro from the 50s and 60s and 30s and 1860s. He's a different young Negro, man. We're not about to have that. You know what I mean? And I think that that's what they got to understand, that it's not the same people. You know, we're not falling for the same thing. So I think that LeBron them doing a phenomenal job. The football players, everybody's standing up. My man Steven Jackson doing his thing, and man, we're getting to see something that's phenomenal, man. I mean, I love it.
So as far as see, and this is just my opinion, right? Boxing is one of the most racially motivated sport out of all the sports, because if you see basketball, you see football, baseball, all of those other sports, right? It's a team sport. So you can have a bigot and they'll look at that, they'll hate a black player, or they'll hate black people because of their skin color, but then they'll like the Dallas Cowboys or whatever team
Right.
because that's my team. We represent the star, right? In boxing, you got that individual in the ring against another individual. So it's an individual sport, right? So in boxing, you got, say for instance, Deontay Wilder. He was never hated like that until he came and spoke out about it. Errol Spence has spoke out about the things that's going on. Clarissa Shields has spoke out about things that's going on. And I think, a lot of these fighters, they see that the backlash and the hate that these fighters get from that. Errol Spence wasn't hated like that until he really started opening up and speaking about issues like that. Same as Deontay Wilder and so on. Now, I think that a lot of these fighters, they afraid to use a platform and speak about it and speak on issues like that because they see the hate that these, other fighters like Wilder and Errol Spence get in the backlash they get when they spoke up about it. How do you feel about that? I mean, do you think that more of these fighters should just speak out on it? Or, I mean, do you see that some of these fighters are afraid to take that stance?
Well, I think the people generally who have jobs in corporate America are afraid to say something, right? Because they're afraid they're gonna lose their jobs. But
right,
if you think about it, let me show you some of what we watch, but we don't really see what's going on. So, Fox Network is a conservative network, right? But the PBC is on Fox. So peep this. So what do you think the first pay-per-view fight they had on Fox was who? Tell me.
Wasn't it Errol Spence?
And who else?
Errol and Mikey.
Mikey Garcia.
So check this out. So you got a Mexican immigrant in America who's a multimillionaire. You got a kid who had the father from Jamaica, mother from New York. They're from New York. Who's on television, right? And the son's a multimillionaire. And you bring those people into the homes of conservative America. So now they have to look at these people as people because they did the all access thing, right? So every week they got to see our lives and what we did. So you have the ability to change the perspective of what they believe. And like when you do the crossover, is basically what was happening. That's why the star got bigger. See what I'm saying? So it's like people. Al Heyman has a different plan and perspective on that, right? Until you really see the people as people, I think that they really won't even care about it. You know what I mean? But I think that I think you have to say something or put it like this. If you don't say something, you have to be a contributing factor in some way. Find your niche, what you need to fit in, right? And you need to push your issue. Because, everybody is not saying nothing. That don't mean they're not involved. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think we have to find because we all will benefit from it. Even the Uncle Toms.
Yeah.
Even them, they're going to benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you just got to, find where you fit in, get really, and the reality of it is this. This is more than what you asked me, but
it is.
If you look at it like this, they say that black people are not doing that great in America. That's a lie. I think they say that to make them feel good about themselves. Look at all the athletes, singers, rappers, all right, businessmen, bankers, doctors, lawyers, right, professors in universities. All these people making, people, business owners who are African American, right? But they tell you that we're not doing so great because if you keep hearing it, you may believe it too. So I will not repeat that narrative because I don't believe that narrative is true. I see too many black successful businessmen around the country when I'm traveling to fights. Then they always say that black people do bad business or black people don't get along. That's not true. On this trip of mine, this boxing trip, I found brothers that I love, like love. We travel together, we hang out. Brian Custer, we got all these other people. We spend quality time together. Brothers from different areas. So I think that you can't believe what they repeat about you, what they say about you to you, right? Uh-huh. So I think that we're doing a million times better than what they say that we are. And I think they like to repeat the narrative of that because they're not moving. They're not getting better. What's the chance of a kid from a project and a kid from a trailer home becoming a millionaire? Mm-hmm. How often does that happen for the kid from the projects compared to the kid from, the other side of the tracks?
Right.
The kid from the other side of the tracks, rarely never.
Right.
The kid from the projects has 20 different ways to get it.
Uh-huh.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's real. So You can't believe what they say about you or they tell you about you because you look around and you see it, man. You know, you got to believe who you are, man. You got to love who you are, man. You can't let anybody tell you who you are because, you know.
That's that Willie Lynch
Hey,
syndrome.
can I put some 2 cents in on this?
Right,
Oh,
yeah, right.
I'm gonna go old. I'm gonna pull OG on this because I'm older than everybody here, man. But
How
I'll
old
tell
are
you,
you, Fernand? How old are you?
51.
Well, you got me by 3 years. Yeah, you got me.
Yeah. I check. Hey, I checked your box rate, dog. I said it in fun, man. But let me tell you, man, because we ain't talking about boxing right now, man. I'm gonna tell you like what I thought about Derrick first time I saw him because I wanted to make sure that I brought that up because I knew this is something I wanted to say. When I went to your gym, I was there 2 hours before your session started. 2 hours. Because I was like, when y'all start, I want to be here. Because if I'm late, if I'm on time, I'm late. Right? So I sat down. I wanted to make sure, like I knew where I was, and I saw a car drive by. And I was like, that is Derrick James. Driving by his place an hour before practice started. I think you might have been in there for a second and got back in your car and left. But I peeped how you moved. And let me tell you, man, why I think I'll get to why I think somebody got a lot of stuff in the background.
You know what? No, you breaking up.
No, somebody. Okay, cool. Let me just keep going. I'll just keep going.
I think Derrick say he can't hear you. You can't hear him, Derrick?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's like shoot.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
I think it might be you, Derrick.
I think it's you, Derrick.
I think it's your end, Derrick.
They said they think it's you, Derrick. Hey, Derrick, could you back out and come back in?
Huh?
Bounce out and come back in.
They say they think it's on your end, Derrick. If you can bounce out and come back in. I don't know if you hear us or not.
Yeah, say that though. Okay.
But while you figure it out, while I figure it out, let me
Well, the kids had it because
I didn't hear it though.
But they can hear it. So keep whatever you say.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say I don't have to hear it.
All right, go why he feels it. Look, this is the thing, man. When I saw Derrick, people are talking about like what black people can do, right? Like millionaires and all that. But it starts with what you do every day. Like BFTB is in the military, and he'll tell you, man. I'm sure, without even knowing the military, you get up at the same time. You know exactly what you're going to do. You are held to certain standards, and you have predictable and repeatable results. What I saw when I watched Derrick, when I saw Derrick train, was a guy that was so anal retentive about everything that was going on in the room, man. Like I watched Derrick for a while. Like this dude he showed up to the place an hour before practice started, walked in, made sure everything was straight, left practice, went out to go do something else, got back to practice, trained, and the dude not for 1 second had his mind on anything but boxing. He sat there before Errol Spence showed up with a notepad, sitting by himself in the corner, like working on what his game plan was going to be for that session. Okay. And when I talk to people, man, and I'm like, dude, it's not about the money, dude. It's not about the money. It's about the consistency. It's about the professionalism. It's about the work. Because if you are serious about your business and you are strategic about your business, your likelihood of success is high. So if you do that on an individual basis, your ability to succeed, your likelihood of success for an individual is high. But as long as we wait around for everybody in our community to progress at the same fucking time, it's just not going to happen. So what I could see that Derrick is playing, and I certainly hope he can get back on, is something that where people might not, you see the results, but you don't see the systematic work that goes into accomplishing it. Like BFTB is on his show every day at a specific time with a well-designed program. He knows what he's going to talk about. I've called this nigga before and tried to get him off his fucking topic. And he's like, Fanon, no, hey, Fanon, I like it. I hear that shit you talking. But today, I'm going to act like I don't know none of the shit you talking about. We going to move on in this direction because this is my fucking direction for the day. And I'm not moving. Money Brown, dog. Like, that's why I support you. I knew you was, I'm not going to say that, but you in school, you like, every day, do what you're supposed to do. Like, if you have a goal for the day, accomplish your goal for the day. And if you accomplish your goal for that day, for 30 days, you will be amazed at the shit that you can pile up. And you would also be amazed at how often you spend time not doing shit and not accomplishing shit. There are people that go 4 or 5 days and ain't accomplished shit in 4 and 5 days. BFTB, if you plan to accomplish shit, 5 days in a row, how much more will you accomplish than motherfuckers that don't plan?
What? What?
Man.
Oh my God. That's a body waiting to happen is what that is. Multiple bodies waiting to happen.
They die fucking with you. Dog, and I laughed because I'm like, you dummies are going to get on the motherfucking channel with BFTB, and he has planned for you for 12 months. For 12 months, he's planned to catch your ass, and you just walking into this shit. You can't do it. So, dog, when we talking about our own success, dog, like Money Brown, dog, your shit is going to pop up because you consistent, and you have a plan, and you taking care of your business. If you look at Derrick James, dude, that dude is quiet, but you notice how he ain't fat.
Nope.
That nigga's head is shine. His head, he ain't got none of the scruff around the head. His shit is shine sharp because he's a very detailed dude who has a strategic plan on a daily basis for his fighter, for himself, for his family, for his community. And I try so hard, dude, to push people towards, and I know it's late night, towards this cat named Neely Fuller Jr., who's in the military. Like, this motherfucker's in the military. And he was like, dude, be constructive in everything you do, you say, and you think. And what does constructive mean? Constructive is building, because you construct a house, building something you want. So everything you say, everything you do, and everything, what does it say, do, and think too. And you can like catch your thoughts and be like, the shit I'm talking about right now, is this shit building what I'm trying to accomplish? Mm-hmm. Slapping this chick in the mouth and smoking a pound of weed, is this shit going to accomplish what I want to accomplish? No. Right? Will you know what I'm saying? Like, well, if I get up and clean my house, if I do, what are you doing to progress towards your project, your goal every day, man? And that's why, like, I really appreciate about the sport of boxing, because you can see that. And I can see that, and I can exactly like Steven Rodriguez says, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And it's not luck, man, because you guys ain't gonna fuck up. Like, we ain't whooping. Hey, America ain't murdering half the world on accident, is it?
Nope.
Right.
They planning that. You ain't like, hey, that's facts.
Nah, that's fact, big facts.
Yeah. Right. That's motivation for your ass. Cause I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't hold shit back. I ain't got no insecurities or shit like that. So when people talk shit, like, man, I don't mind putting whatever I'm going through out there. You hear me for now? Like, you're not gonna get me down. You're not gonna do shit. Like, we all our own worst critics. If I can whoop my own ass worse than you can whoop my ass, then what the fuck I'm worrying about you for? You know what I mean? But boy, waking up every day black ain't easy. You know what I mean? And then, bro, like, I'm so pissed off because my hand's so fucked up. So I gotta wear them motherfuckers hand and feet. So it'd be a challenge like a motherfucker. But I'm not gonna let that shit hold me back. You know what I mean? As long as I got a functional brain inside my head, bro, I'm not gonna stop trying to accomplish something. You know what I mean? Because once your ass dead and gone, you gone. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no none of that shit. And one thing I learned about the world, man, the world ain't gonna feel sorry for you. The world is a cruel ass place. So if you thinking you feeling down and you in a hole and you want to stay there, the world gonna stuff their ass in that hole and it's gonna keep you there. You know what I mean? It's gonna keep you there. So it's all about, like I say, people like you for now, BFTB, Keon, all that. Like, I use all that energy and all the motivation people give me. I really love that shit, bro. You know what I mean? And it be the y'all, like, I love my family to death, bro. But I get more support from y'all than I do from my own fucking family. It don't piss me off and make me mad or shit like that. But at the same time, you just see what people always talking about blood and all that, man. You don't need motherfuckers that call themselves your blood, and you can say they're your family. You gotta owe them some shit like that. I owe more to motherfuckers that ain't my family. You know what I mean? So that's why I got respect for everybody, bro. And I do feel 78 when he was saying, bro, nothing but positivity. There's no time for the bullshit because we're going through so much in the times right now that, you know what I'm saying, they knocking us off and they want us to knock each other off. So it's like, fuck the bullshit, nothing but positivity, man, and try to stay on the right path because it's easy to get knocked off that shit.
Real easy. Real easy.
Right.
Hey,
Real.
Yeah.
Bruce Gold's been hitting me up, and I keep forgetting.
Dude, I cannot get him on my channel, dog. I can't do it. Like, I cannot unblock people. I want to unblock every fucking body, but on my channel, I can't unblock. Because when you know how they changed that shit, like they changed the back.
Yeah.
Like now that shit, I click it, that motherfucker just be staring at me. Bruce Grove, I want to just get everybody, man, but fuck, I'll do it, man. But
right.
I hate it, man. But hey, man, for real though, you niggas, you guys are killing it, man. Like y'all are killing it. Just keep sticking with the shit, man. Fuck all, everybody gonna fail. Like, did you notice how if Derrick don't come back, like y'all don't think OG means some shit? That shit means some shit. Your job is to live, man. Your job is to get older, dude. How old are you, Money Brown?
33.
Yeah, man, you a kid. How old are you?
I'm 39.
Kid, man. How old are you? I don't want to know. Dog, I'm 51, dog. You know what I mean? And then and the reason I say you're a kid, because dude, I don't feel that much different than I did when I was 41. But if I'm looking at my dad who's 60, who's 80, dude, that's an older cat. Y'all got so much time. Like, dude, you 30 years old, you got not 39, dude, you got a lot of fucking time. You got 20 years to get your shit straight. 20 years, dude. So it ain't no everything that you are to this day, every fuck up that you've made, every mistake you've made, if you accept what they are and you start today planning for how you're going to achieve things, none of that shit matters. It's just going to be strength because you are where you are. You know what I mean? If you're in a fucked up situation, you're in a fucked up situation. You ain't going to be in. All you can do is start going forward and just slowly dig your way out that fucked up situation, dog. Because and this shit is real life, man. Like fuck the YouTube stuff, man. For real. Like
real talk.
Rolling with Gary. We'll wait to see if Derrick can come on, man. But that's why I was riding with Gary Russell Jr. so hard, man. Like y'all can't keep this nigga from fighting. Don't. He's 33. That shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like this kid, he only got a few more years to get his money off of his body. He's a small dude to begin with. Small fighters age earlier. Let's work to get this dude treated right to see if this man get an opportunity to fight whoever he wants to fight, man. And if he loses, he loses. If he wins, he wins.
Facts.
Shit. He got, at least he can go out on his fucking shield.
Facts.
It's, it's 50 years old, you know? And I don't want to, I ain't gonna really, hopefully they make this fight, I'm gonna hold off. If this shit get canceled, I'm gonna go fucking listic.
You and me.
Because I know what fucking stopped this fight. Okay. If that shit this shit don't go, I know what fucking stopped that fight, dog. And let me tell you, Gary Russell ain't no motherfucking body missing. Gary Russell's 30-something and Devin's 21. And dog, you can fuck up and lose to an old man, a little old man quick. Okay? Fuck around, lose to a little old man quick. Because Gary Russell Jr. got way more fucking experience. He's not as big. He may not be as talented. I don't know what it is. But that's why I'm like, man, let's make the fight, man. Let's make the fight so these cats can get what they can get on the way out, man. You can love Devin Haney all you want, dog. Devin Haney got 13, 14 more years to make dough.
Easy.
Gary don't have that, man. You know what I mean? Right. And Gary's curse would be in a small, southpaw, slick fighter, man. Small, slick, southpaw fighter, man. Warrington won't fight him. You know what I mean? Warrington won't fight him. Crawford won't fight him. Shit. Leo Santa Cruz won't fight him. These dudes won't fight him, man. If the community won't stand up for a dude who's basically like towards his retirement years and be like, man, let's try to find a way to support this dude and see if he really can do what he say he gonna do. Man, be careful, man, because dude like Devin, man, it'll be you. If you don't fuck around, it's rigging down. You know what I mean? It's rigging down. So all these other fighters that couldn't get these shots. Not everybody's Errol Spence, man.
Derrick said his battery one dead. I'm gonna see if he still gonna come back or not. But if he don't, man, that was the hell of a fucking man. But I'm gonna say this, bro. Y'all motivate the shit out of me for now, man. Like y'all really don't know, bro. Like I really be appreciating that shit. Like y'all don't know, boy. Cause where I'm at, I'm really in the motherfucking ghetto. I'm in a house, bro, that's shot up already, living on the block. Other niggas that shot my house up, like I got another brother in the wheelchair. So it's like, man, I go through so much on the fucking day. Like I say, BLTB, no, bro, lost my niece. Y'all came stood up for us, bro. We was down on trying to get up there. Like it's real shit going on. LGBT stood up for me, bro. Like, man, there's so much shit that's sport felt, bro. That's real shit outside of this YouTube shit that motherfuckers can never touch. They can never touch. Like motherfuckers did for me, and I still feel like I owe, and I ain't gonna stop feeling that way, bro. Cause the shit y'all do, it keep me pushing, it keep me moving, bro. And somebody like me, I don't give a fuck. I'm not afraid to say I need that push. I need that motor. It's easy for me to get down and get fucked around and be like, man, fuck this shit or nothing like that. But man, every time I turn on this fucking YouTube shit, I see y'all going, I say, look, I gotta keep going too, bro. And that shit is motivational. It's motivational.
Man, that shit is, man, look, dude, because I don't know how many people are, man, if we really want to do this LDBC thing right, man, and people would all be on the same squad, man, there ain't no motherfucking reason. Couldn't everybody make money, man? Like, I don't understand how dudes, like, for example, dudes, you say that I don't even know how to say it, man. Like, I can't say cap. I'm too fucking old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't my fucking, I don't know how to say the hood. That shit don't come out. I don't want to be dishonest when I say it. So I'm like, wherever you from, those type of cats should be watching you. They should be watching you. Because there's more people that have something in common with you than they got in common with me. You have better content. Like, dude, there's cats with better content than me. Like, I listen to Stormy B, man, dude, like, you know, just being real, man, middle of the night drunk. Dog, I sit back, man, I be like looking at videos where I did like, damn, like, dude, I got 25,000 views on this video. And this shit is not as good as Stormy B Man's. Like, just real. Like, that shit is not as good as Stormy B Man's. Like, I will watch some shit that I got to watch some shit I got 200,000 views on, dog. And then I went and watched some shit that, like, I don't know, D-Style did, somebody like that. And I was like, damn, his shit's better than mine. He just ain't using buzzwords, and he may not have the hot topic, and I don't know what it is about but dog, I just want y'all need to know, man, you motherfuckers are better than these big channels, man. You're better than the big channels, and these dudes rely on you for their money. You know what I mean? So fuck that, man. Be with your own. You know what I mean? If a dude ain't really with you, dude, don't fuck with him. Find one dude to fuck with that fucks with you. That's why I'm like I did that shit with 78. I was like, dude, that's the street nigga that's for real. Like, he for real climbed out of it. He for real understand. I've talked to this dude, man, and I'm like one of the more overly educated people you could ever meet. I'm not confused, dude. I did this fucking IQ test when I was like maybe like 8, right? Because motherfuckers like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? And I got this like real high scoring shit. And I was like, I drove by like the projects, right? And I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, how many people live in there? They're like 100,000. And I was like, damn, if I'm in the 99th percentile, that means there's 1,000 motherfuckers in here smarter than me. Like, that's the shit that hit me. Like, if I'm in the 99th percentile, there's 1,000 niggas in these projects smarter than me. And I have met over my lifetime about 30 of them. And dude, my shit's like 162. And I've met motherfuckers who were like, I would like, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas clicking full fucking blast, like clicking full blast. And see, so cats like in the hood don't fuck. I mean, like, fuck what the system tells you that you are.
Facts.
Be what you are. You don't need to talk like a white dude. You don't need to wear a suit like a white dude. You don't have to behave like a white dude or do anything but convince people who rock with you to rock with you. And if y'all, all those street dudes and all that shit would get each other with each other and say, fuck everybody else, then everybody else got to start bending to you.
Yep.
Not bending to me. Like, the thing that I'm sitting here thinking, like, dude, all I am is like a black dude that got stuck in a white neighborhood to know how white people think and don't really know how black people think. But the more that I got to learn how black people thought, because I didn't grow up around them, the more I'm like, dude, you think better. Like, you don't even understand how safe you are. Like, you don't, like, I would listen to black kids talk about how they in the hoods and this shit and that shit. I'm like, hold on, man. You in the hood with how many other black kids? How many black kids went to your school? 1,000? What? Nigga, I didn't go to school with a black kid till I was in college. I didn't see nothing. So I'm like, dude, you guys get to order. You guys get to live with yourselves. You get to dress like you want. You get to date. You get to be around girls that like you. Why the fuck would you ever want to integrate? Why would you ever want to leave that? Because you feel insecure about yourself and what people say about your communities? Clean up the fucking streets. Don't I see niggas throwing bottles out and all that. Don't do that shit. Pick up fucking, you know what I mean? But whatever it is, dude, be comfortable in yourself because your grass is not greener on the other side, man. The grass ain't greener, man. You're not gonna go move into a white neighborhood and all of a sudden you're gonna have, nigga, man, come on, man. My people had money. And I don't mean money, I mean money. You know what I mean? Like money. I'm looking at like 10 cats bragging about 10 figures of fucking like 7 figures a month. And niggas still miserable. People still trying to fucking care what white people got to say about them. Motherfuckers still perming their hair. You know what I mean? People still walking around with monkey suits when they don't need monkey suits. Like, dog, be happy. If black people could be happy in themselves and just improve yourself, fuck trying to improve every other nigga on the planet. It's never gonna work. But if you, Money Brown, improve Money Brown, dude, Money Brown can improve Money Brown tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know you ain't supposed to be whatever the fuck you doing, that you're not supposed to do every day, you're like, this is unconstructive. Let me know. As soon as you stop doing that shit today, you have made mega progress in Money Brown's life. But if you sit around and wait for Kamala Harris to make great changes for all black people, you will be waiting another 400 fucking years. Shit's just fucking happen. So anyway, man, like I said, I drank a little bit, but when I wanted to see if Derrick was on,
shit, man.
Because Derrick, dude, that's what's important about boxing. What we need to understand, man. The same discipline that it takes to be a world-class boxer is the same discipline it takes to be a world-class physicist. It's the same shit. It's not different. You wake up in the fucking morning, you think about being a fucking physicist. You find somebody that knows how to do the calculations, and you talk to them. Same thing with boxing. You get up and you fucking run. There's 24 hours in a day. Black people can do any motherfucking thing that they set their fucking mind to do on an individual basis. But on a collective basis, dog, that shit's rough because you got coons, you got people with different fucking motivations, you got people that just are phony, just lying ass niggas that are acting like they're down for you, but they're not.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we down for the people, but the people always need to do some shit that works for you. How the fuck does that work? Like, how come every time the people got to do some shit, that shit that the people need to do wind up putting money in your fucking pocket, or winds up making you more famous, or winds up making you more? Fuck all that, dude. Dude, you can have your son go to a fucking boxing gym and tell him this. Look, man, you're going to learn what it takes to be good at something. I don't care if you box or not, but you got to learn what it takes to master something so that when you master boxing, like, you know what it takes. You got to show up every day. You got to do your road work. You can't drink. You can't smoke. You can't be hanging out. All of those things are what it needs to, are the same things necessary to be a fucking Supreme Court justice. The only difference is black people are funneled into shit that entertains you. We're funneled into entertainment because they might not want to party with you, but they'll laugh at you. They may not want to live next to you, but they'll watch you jump. No, nigga, watch me think. You can't think with me. And that's what Gary Russell Jr. said on the show about the Moors. He's like, we used to be known for for our intelligence. Like, hey, if there's a problem, how do we solve it? Oh, niggas are getting sick. Stop sleeping with pigs. You sleeping with pigs. That's why you sick. Okay, get your ass out of the motherfucking trough. Wash your ass and get in the house. Right? That's what we were known for. So let's be known for it again. We still known for it in boxing. That's why they don't want to fight us. Because what they say is a slick southpaw is really just an intelligent fighter. They're coming at you. They're coming at you from another angle. They're hitting and not being hitting and not being hit. They're slipping, they're moving. You don't know what they're doing. They're confusing you. That's intelligence. They don't want intelligence. They want you to walk straight up, stick your chin out in the motherfucking air, and get punched in the face.
Yes.
Yep.
Go ahead, man. Y'all let me know what y'all talking about. Like I said,
Man, we love it, man. You can cook all day if you want. Go ahead, Keon. What you got?
I'm good,
Nah,
man.
he cooking. And man, it's something that I noticed, right? I was out in Flint for a while with my nephew. You know, I do well for myself. I don't live in the hood. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. I don't live in the hood no more. You know, I'm in Arizona now. So I was out there with my nephews and stuff for like 2 weeks. And my kids, you know, I don't let my kids watch certain stuff. But I noticed all they do is they be in the house all day and they watch these music videos with these young kids, with these other young cats that's around their age with guns and just, they sit around and watch that all day. And I hadn't seen that, with the youth because shit, like I said, I'm almost 40 years old now. So I'm not around that no more, and then my kids, they don't, I don't let my kids do that. And so it had me look at stuff in a whole different perspective. Like this is what the youth now is. This is all they watching. This is all they doing. So, and it's crazy, and I was so far out of the loop. It made me open my eyes up to why a lot of shit is why it is, right now, with the youth, because they mimic what they see on TV. They mimic all of it.
How old are your kids?
My kids, 17. I got a 17-year-old. I got twin daughters. They're 6, and then I got a daughter that's almost 13.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 14-year-old and a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
But good thing for kids, man, is like one thing. I mean, because that's why I asked you, is like you might have kids that are older than mine, or I thought you might have kids younger than mine, but I didn't have kids till I was older. But man, like having kids, like doing projects, like teaching a kid how to finish a project, you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to start one thing and get it all the way to completion, right? And know the cycle of getting something to completion. Because a lot of people just drop shit, just doing whatever with the day, man. But getting kids and getting yourself to accomplish stuff every day, man. For me, dude, I just can't tell you how much a change it made in my life, man. Because my wife is somebody that just works all the time, dude, and she's accomplishing stuff. Like if she ain't cleaning the kitchen or doing something for a job, she's just constantly doing something. So after time, I was like, damn, I'm just lazy I must be lazy or something's wrong with her because she's working she's accomplishing shit all the time.
She love being productive.
Man, super constructive. So I set this goal for myself, man, and I'm telling you, it changed my life, man. I set a goal for myself. I am going to be constructive in whatever I say, do, think, and I fuck up all the time, man. But I'm going to accomplish things. So every day I've got to get 5 things finished. Then where I can go to sleep and I can be like, if I fucked up and everything is going wrong, right? And I completely failed and nothing that I wanted to go went right. I did everything that I was supposed to do. And I can go to sleep on that. The worst shit for me is, and y'all can tell me if it's different for you, but the worst thing for me is to have some shit that got fucked up and I'm like, damn, it's because I did it.
Yeah. You can't blame nobody but yourself.
That shit sucks. But if you do everything that you're supposed to do and somebody else fucked it up, if it's something else, then you can go to sleep. Because that's just what it is. You can't control them. But you can control yourself. And black people, just in my opinion, dude, there's so many fucking poverty pimps out here trying to convince black people that what we need to do is what is in their best interest.
Facts.
Like, fuck no. Like, even though I ain't got any problem about people voting, right? Like, I don't got no problem with people voting. I might vote, maybe it's fucking hard as shit. But I want to say that maybe I could vote for fucking Biden. But still, dude, tell me what the fuck is ever really happened fucking with these people? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing has ever really concretely happened. But what has happened when you sit down and you accomplish 5 things that day? For real, dude, I would rather make $10,000 in a fucking month than fuck around and have, I don't give a, if I can find a way for my family to be happy, for me to feel productive, and me and the people around me be safe, dude, it's a lot easier to deal with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier. Like, it's just an irritant. You know what I'm saying? It's just an irritant. It's not something that is killing you. So, dude, I just think, like, black people, we gotta, like, the voting is cool. Like, vote, be socially active, be politically active. But remember, and this is from somebody that's a political science major. I majored in political science in undergrad. I went to Howard for law school. I've gotten mayors elected. I'm telling you that shit is good, but nothing better than having your shit together. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's better than 10G in the fucking bank, dog. Nothing's better than 10G in the bank, no motherfucking debt, and a good plan for your health. Like, shit, nigga, my heart rate is 55 beats a minute, 120 over 80. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can deal with all of that shit. But flip it the other way. What happens if Joe Biden gets elected and you're broke?
Right.
You're fucked. You know what I'm saying? You're completely and utterly fucked. So just take care of your shit, man, and just focus on yourself. Get yourself together. And once you get yourself together, then you can pick other people up, man. Then you can be like, you know, like even my channel, dog. Like, what the fuck good am I if I can't do any decent numbers, right, on my channel? How can I fucking get people and try to convince people to see other people's channels?
Right.
They'll be like, nigga, but you ain't doing shit. Fuck you. Like, nobody will even hear it. So you have to be successful in your own goals, man. And then you can turn around and help people. But don't rely on people who are successful. Because, dude, LeBron James' interests are still LeBron James' interests. You know what I mean? Your interests are your interests. And there's nothing wrong with taking care of your interests. Whole bunch of people will try to convince black people that they need to ignore your own personal goals, ignore your own personal development, and give me all of your support so we can move the whole population together. No. How about we try to find a way where I'm constructive in my own personal life and every other black person can find a way where we can be constructive together and then go through it. But I don't know, man. I'm sick of these fucking poverty pimps, man. I'm sick of these cats trying to tell me, like, or trying to tell people, dude, that like their solution is going to solve your problems. Dog, their solutions ain't solving your problems, man. The only person who will solve your problems is you. You in that shit by your fucking self. And it's just what it is, man.
And I see what you're saying, now, especially like you said, with the poverty pimps, for the politicians and all that shit. Because if we look at it, they sing the same song. Every time a new election come up, they sing the same songs. You got politicians going out here trying to get the best motherfuckers in the area to push for your vote to come along. And then they want you to vote for them, singing what they gonna do for you. And as soon as them motherfuckers get elected, they turn their whole back on you. No shit happen, you still be in the same position. You know what I mean? And that's why, like what you just said about political science, I took a class, right? Aced the class. My little sister actually did exactly what you're saying. She majored in political science. She went to Jackson State. She going to law school right now. For now, we just did a little case she was working on.
Where's she in school?
What law school she going to? She graduated from Jackson State. But I need to ask her what law school she
probably go to something like that. She's probably something in Baton Rouge or something.
No, she going to SLU. I think it's from SLU. Her in St. Louis. Yeah, because she went there first, but it was on what's it called? Damn, I can't get it right now, but she didn't get it. They gave it to a white motherfucker, and she was pissed off. But they came back, and now she going back. You know what I mean? But that's what I was thinking about majoring in political science, because I liked it. I did good, but right now I'm taking up psychology right now. But
dog, if you don't try to be a lawyer, go to English. Fuck.
No, I'm doing English too. Like I got English too. Yeah. And he said that it was a dude. He say his ass was in politics and shit. He was like the way we was talking politics and shit. But he said the one thing, and they called his eye like I said, shit, you get killed in politics quicker than you get killed in the streets. You know what I'm saying? He laughed and shit, but he said the shit was kind of true. So that was big, man, for that political science. So I kind of like that shit, but I'm still trying to see. I'm still trying to figure it out my damn self.
Hey, salute to y'all, bro. I'm about to dip up, man.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. We've been going for a while, but I appreciate you being able to be my brother for coming through.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. Appreciate my brother Key, my OG.
BFTB.
I already know what it is, man. You know,
BFT can't kill nobody. So he's like, y'all niggas being social. I'm fuck out of here. I gotta go join that body bag.
I ain't need yet.
All right. Hey, Marty, I was talking my head off, man, but thank y'all for having me.
I was,
man. But nah, listen, bro. I love the game, bro. I love when you talk like you ain't never got to think you over talking to none of that shit. Like when it comes from you, somebody that really got people best interests at heart, bro. Somebody that know what the fuck you talking. You're not just talking. This ain't just bullshit. This ain't what you saying. I'm not the only one taking it and getting something from it. Keon taking it, BLTB taking it, and the people that's watching taking it. Hopefully, the motherfuckers that come back and watch the replay, you know what I'm saying, can take something from it. But man, like I say, for now, you the OG, bro. And one thing, like my daddy dead and gone. I love him to death. Drunk himself into a coma. Want the big on shit like that, but he was a smart motherfucker and he left us with a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm listening to people like you, and even with 78 and Black Fight Fan, and even my brother right here, the Sweet Science Tank, Keon, I take everything in, bro. I take in everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a sponge for now. I soak up everything, bro, because you learn things from people. Like, it don't matter what you say for now. You successful in life, bro. Your style of living, everybody come up different. You successful in life. And people like me, I look up to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I look up to it. Your words are powerful. Tank words. This man read 1,000 books over here, Keon. Man, you learn from everybody. And I like to learn from my peers and even the ones from up under me. But people like you, I respect, because where y'all at, I need to get to. Even with the age, you need to get there. And like my mama say, when the older people talk, you shut your ass up and you listen, bro. And my daddy used to tell me that. If my daddy was around, bro, and a grown motherfucker talking, and you say something, you get smacked in the back of your motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? You sit down and you listen, bro. And I'm still like that right now. I ain't never go get. Whenever y'all over me, I ain't never gonna be the one that think I know too much or trying to stop you from talking or shit like that, especially when it's real shit. And that's just how I was raised.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, but this my brother Tank right here. Tank, man. Yeah, Tank got so much knowledge, man. But thanks for jumping on, Tank. You jumped in kind of late, but go ahead and speak your piece, my brother. Can you hear us, Tank? You probably come through on a delay. Tank, you can't hear us?
Damn, I think he must be got a big delay.
Yeah.
I think he hear you.
On this side.
No, we can't hear you. You're on mute, Tank. No, we can't hear you, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Tank. I don't know what type of connection Tank be on. But yeah, though, for now, man, I appreciate you. Like I say, man, it's an honor to have you on. It's an honor, bro. For real.
It's all good, man. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, man, I want y'all to do well, man. I appreciate you guys supporting me.
Man, you support us. So
shit, it's nice to be able to talk. It's nice to be able to talk and not have like all that shit on your neck while you talking, you know?
Yeah. Just freely, talk freely, bro. Just talk freely. I know how you feel. For real. So, man, it's real talk, bro. Like everybody saying real talk.
Hey, that nigga Derrick did look like he wanted to whip my ass though.
Oh, when you said
what happened?
What happened though? Like,
all right, so this is it, man. Errol Sr. invited me down, right? He's like, man, because I told him like a year ahead of time. I was like, man, dude, I don't want to interview no fighters, man. Like, I know I don't want to do that shit. I ain't jocking no fighters, dude. Like quiet as kept, dude. My weakness is I'm an egomaniac, dog, and I'm trying to cure myself of that shit. You know, so like I'm trying to cure myself of my fucking egomaniacal fucking narcissistic personality and fucking running up against boxers that look at you crazy, nigga. That shit is not gonna mix with me. You know what I mean? Like, soon as you look at me like, nigga, I got something else to do, I'm be like, I'm the fuck out of here. What this shit don't work for me. So boxers, so I just know Nigga, that dealing with boxers, dog, like on an interview basis and all that, it's not gonna go well for me, just because of my personality. Other people can run up on people and stick mics in their face and ask them questions and all that shit. I'm not gonna do that shit. But anyway, man, so I went over there, man, because I wanted to see Errol spar. I just wanted to see it because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to see the fight, go to the fight or not. But I just wanted to see the sparring, man. I want to see these dudes throw like when there's not a crowd around or whatever. So Errol, not Errol, little Errol, not Errol, Errol Senior was like, yeah, man, come on through. He's like, come on through. You know, you can check it out. So when I got there, but I had never met Derrick. So Derrick didn't know. Derrick thought like I was gonna do like with like fight hype or some shit. Like I was gonna come in there with a fucking shit
looking for the camera and shit
and film everybody and put them like, nigga, you want sparring for a major fight? I'm not gonna come in there and do. Well, I didn't know what to do, but my thing is that I was like, you know, I don't know what the rules of the gym is. I don't know how to move. So I was like, I'm just going to come. I'm not going to put any cameras. I'm not going to do anything like that because I don't care about the footage.
Right.
But anyway, when I saw Derrick was like, he saw me. And he was like, nigga, I did not invite you. What are you doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, man, no. If you don't, I said, if you don't want me to come in, I won't come in. But then Derrick acted like a complete gentleman, dog. Like, it was like, yeah, man, come on in. No worries. You're here right now. But, you know, no cameras and don't tell anybody what you see. None of that. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I wasn't gonna do that anyway. But I just wanted to let him know, dog, that I was like, man, because I was like, this nigga is big. Like, I didn't realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, he just had that. He's a very serious guy, man. And I respect that dude, man. And I respect Errol. I respect Mr. Errol Senior. And I just wanted to see what was going on, man. But because I got a YouTube channel, sometimes people think that I'm coming off that journalist shit. And I'm not a journalist. I'm just a fan, you know, but it just talks a lot to other fans.
Facts. And your shit bigger than any journalist. You know, some journalists out there that doing their thing, your shit just popping. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. But I know that was a sight to see. You know what I mean?
Man, it was nice, man. It was real nice. But these dudes, like, Derrick's serious business, man. Derrick, like I would have my son, like if I was gonna send my son to somebody to teach him how to fight, I'd send him to Derrick. Because he's no play, man. And you can see how he and Arrow was sitting there talking about, you know, like I didn't want to listen to their game plan or anything like that, man, because, you know, man, I just don't want to do that shit, man. I don't feel like jocking niggas. I feel like
I feel you. Like, you want to show me? I'm not her. I'm not no groupie ass motherfucker. And I'm saying I'm not chasing up on you. I'm not gonna kiss your ass, motherfucker, just to see you. But I do respect you, like you say, just a respect level. I do respect you, but don't think I'm one of these. I'm older. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get on no clout chasing motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I know exactly what you mean. But that's why when I go out here, I get these fighters for now. I ain't kissing no ass. I ain't saying shit, no out of the ordinary, no none of that. I'm hitting their ass up. Hey man, I'm so and so. I do this, I do that, man. I'm a fan of yours. I want to know if I can get you on the interview, bop the bop, this, that. Either your ass gonna say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah. Other than that, I'm going to the next shit.
Hey man, Sis Trunk said Fanon probably was gonna put hands on Derrick when something popped off. No, I was not.
Fanon probably gonna
I was gonna try to find something to hit that nigga with and run. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. That dude is That nigga's big, man. That dude's like 6'2". But he's not big, you know what I mean? Like overweight. And he's 6'2", what, 160 something, 70, something like that. Now, that dude looks like he could throw hands in a fight. He looks like he's in fighting shape right now.
All right. That more professional fighter. You know,
that ain't a professional fighter. I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. I'll shoot a professional fighter, nigga. Don't know.
Right.
No. If you're a professional fighter, dog, you catching a bullet. And I'm telling niggas, like, I'm in Texas, you catching a bullet, please do not fuck with me.
What's say for now? Your hands is registered weapons, motherfucker. I got a registered weapon on me.
I got the motherfucking piece of paper right. I'm just kidding. Nah, you know.
Yeah,
nah, for real though, man. Derrick, hey, that team is for real, man. I just hope Arrow's all the way back in shape, man. He looks like he's back in shape.
I do think for now. That's why I think he's back in shape. Like I say, man, I probably go to the rehab, probably maybe this winter or maybe next. But when I tell you, I see people come in with all type of injuries, like worse the injuries that Earl went through, and I know what he went through. And these motherfuckers back to 100% running in less than a year. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I look at Earl, I can tell because like when you see him, he didn't have to get no surgery on nothing. He didn't have to get nothing reconstructed, no broken bones, no nothing. the swelling going down and shit like that. I think with him it was just more mentally. You know what I'm saying? More mentally get back right. So the ring rust, I will say probably has some ring rust, but that muscle memory coming back and sparring, I think it should be A-okay. I think it should be A-okay. And Derrick said he starts sparring this week or next week, so soon we have some footage out there.
I think if you spar like you supposed to, and you know, and all of that, I think that's where a lot of the ring rust, most of the ring rust should go away. You know, if you really sparring like that, you know.
I agree 100%, bro. I agree 100%.
And I'm looking in the chat, MMA champ, the GOAT. I think he asked. He said he heard Errol Spencer's not sparring yet or whatever. Yeah. We asked. I actually asked Derrick James about that. When is Errol going to be sparring? And he said in the next week. He said everything will be good with with the surgery that he had. He said everything is good. He'll be sparring within the next week.
Yeah. So
champ, man, you want to do that, man? You see what MMA champ did? That's on you, though. I'm just letting you know.
Rest in peace to people. Oh, man, shit. I ain't even trip off it with 9/11. But no doubt. No, Fanon the best at that, bro. Fanon the best at stopping and paying them homage to people, giving them that 10 count. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no 10 count over here.
I got it for you. Hold on. I got it for you.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's do it, though. Let's do it.
It's opening. Yeah, man, there's a lot of people passed, man. God, dog, man. I'm getting old. Fuck, there's so much fucked up shit in the world. This corona shit is worse than 9/11, man. Like,
man, it's worse. Hey, you remember the
Oh, you want me to start it? Here you go. It's ready.
Okay, let's go. Man, sounds for them, man. And speaking on that, now what's y'all thoughts on 9/11, man? Because that was like I remember where I was at. I was in high school, right? I was in the 9th grade, and I remember them. They came in and they took us all in the room. But see, I didn't really pay attention to what they, when you in the 9th grade, you still fucking around, chasing girl, all that shit. It ain't till when I got home and my mama was like, "You see what's going down?" Because I seen the buildings on fire, but I didn't really pay attention to read the thing. And man, when I seen that shit, I really sat down. I was like, "Man, are you fucking serious?" You know what I'm saying? That shit was something. I remember where I was at and watching it, but I remember feeling a certain way because before that, like we never had an attack in America. Like as a child, I never seen nothing like that. 15 years of age, well, I was 14 at that time. I'm like, damn, and that's when I really seen like, damn, the world is real. You know what I mean? The world is real.
What do I think about it? You tell me what you think. I
feel like I still like right now, man. I feel like once I seen Building 11, and I seen how they were saying Building 11 has fallen and Building 11 was still standing, and then that motherfucker come down like a demolition style. I don't think Bin Laden had shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like create a distraction to start a war. And what's the best way to get the people in America to want to send their child to war? You know what I mean? And I look at it like that. I'm keeping real. I feel like America knocked them towers down. They poured them. That shit looked like a demolition, and it was a demolition the way them buildings came down like that. You know what I mean? And then the Pentagon get hit by a big ass plane, but then all of a sudden y'all can't find nothing on this plane with the Pentagon get hit and shit like that. So I got my theories on what happened. But rest in peace to all the people that lost their lives. But I feel like that was an inside job here at home. That's how I feel. I can't lie. Can you hear us, Tank?
You got to check your mic.
Your mic, Tank. You on mute? Damn.
What's your take on 9/11, man?
Keon.
Oh, man, I remember.
I'm looking like he can see me looking up or something.
I remember. It's funny because I remember exactly where I was. I think I was over this bad yellow. I had me a yellow I was laid up in bed with, and I didn't know nothing because back then we don't got cell phones and all of that. And I remember coming back home and turn on the TV, and then my mom called me. She like, boy, you ain't seen what's on TV? I'm like, nah. So she like, turn on your TV. And I seen what was going down, and that it was shocking because back I'm super young. I was probably like 20 years old. I never had seen nothing like that. So, it was unreal to me. It was unreal. I never had seen nothing like that in my lifetime. And it was unreal. And I was shocked. And then just seeing everything take place right in front of your eyes. And, it's an event. It's a situation that you'll never forget, because I remember thinking and putting myself there, if that was me or my family, you got to put yourself in this, it's something I'll never forget. Like I said, I remember exactly where I was, that's one of those situations that you always gonna remember. You always gonna remember exactly what you're doing, where you were, and all of that. And as far as the situation that happened, I studied on it a lot, in the past. And I agree with you, Money. I agree with you. I think that was an inside job. And Bin Laden was, who they blamed it on, but it's a lot deeper than what they was trying to put out to us, a lot deeper. We could talk about that all night, but it's a lot deeper than what they were putting out to us. The media and all of that, they're going to run with the narrative that they want you to believe. America, that's what they do. They run with a narrative that they want you to believe.
That's up to you now, Fanon. What's up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that shit was. Man, these motherfuckers just they were, man. You don't want to say the shit. First of all, dude, buildings don't come down like that.
Nope.
Just the shit. Dude, this shit's just so fucking. It's kind of like the boxing media. These motherfuckers tell you so much shit that's fucking just blatantly fucking false. All this shit going on with Gary Russell Jr. and Bill and Devin Haney. Dude, it's all these people want to see this fight, man. That shit got to be one of the hottest topics. But if you listen to the mainstream media, these motherfuckers act like the shit like Gary Russell Jr. No one wants. They just lie. So, the fucking dude. I don't put nothing past them motherfuckers, man. Nothing. You could name me the worst shit ever that somebody fucking did, and you be like, hey, Europeans did that. I won't say white people. I'll just say European countries, right? Europeans did that. I'll be like, fuck yeah. Do you think Europeans, if they had the ability to sink the entire fucking African continent and drown everybody on it, that they would do it? Fuck yeah. They would do that shit tomorrow if they felt like that.
Heartbeat. I was just about to say, in a heartbeat.
They would do that shit tomorrow if they felt like it served them. They have no fucking compunction whatsoever about murdering mass numbers of people. So it's when 9/11 happened, I was like, dude, that shit look like Israel. I can't dude, it's just stop. It's just not that fucking, dude, this shit is very, very fucking patently obvious if you are not guilt tripped into feeling like you can't say anything. You know what I mean? How you ever had somebody talk to you? That's why I don't one of the reasons I don't like to talk to, I don't like to interview boxers. It's because, and this is not any particular person. It's not Devin Haney. It's not Gary Russell. It's not Errol Spence. It's not anybody I'm talking about. But it's dude, I don't they're going to try to own you. If you talk to them too much. You're on my team. You're not on there. No, I'm not on. No, I'm just doing whatever. But it's kind of like that with the media. You're on the American team.
Right.
We're on the American team. So we have to see it like the American team. When everybody else in the world is dude, we grew up, I don't know if you grew up like this, but when I grew up, it was like you were constantly told in America, like you were the greatest ever, like American, how lucky we're here to be here, and you know, and how wonderful it is, and all this shit. And everybody else in the world, dude, is like, man, Americans are fucking scumbags. Like you guys are. We didn't even fucking know that the rest of the fucking world thinks that we're fucking scumbags. So
that's real shit. That's real talk.
They always say, nah, you got to get out. Like they say, once you leave America, you'll learn about America.
Yeah, but dude, no, we don't have to stay in America. You know,
right?
You know, they treat us like that. Like, look, man, these motherfuckers have no fucking compunction whatsoever about mistreating people. Not none. So don't tell me you niggas just figured out that police were killing black people. Stop. You don't care. You know, all you motherfuckers knew. You know, you just lying. And maybe it's popular now so you can get Biden elected. So you're going to admit it. Like, it's like one racist saying to the other racist, I'm going to pull out your dirty laundry because all these black people, all the black people that we're going to get these black people to vote for you because I'm going to tell you that you're racist. But Biden, you fucking locked up every nigga in America. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. Like, Trump's not the motherfucker that locked everybody up. Biden is. So it's like, you want me to fucking vote for Biden, the nigga that actually locked motherfuckers up? Who am I going to vote for? The dude that wants to kick Mexicans out the country or the motherfucker that wants to lock every nigga up? Which one is it going to be? You know what I'm saying? Which one? Neither one for me. I'm like, no, I can't fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the two evils, right?
Yeah, you be better. Dude, you be better to try to prepare for either one of the motherfuckers because it's not going to make you a difference. You niggas not going to get rich tomorrow because Biden gets. People are not going to stop. Police are not going to stop shooting black people tomorrow if a Biden gets elected. Only fucking thing's going to happen is that they're going to stop talking about it. Because I'm finding to have a hard time believing why you care. You niggas don't care. Like, you don't care. I've been here fucking 50 years. You motherfuckers don't care. Niggas been getting killed for all my life. Like, y'all, the young dudes fucking bug me out with that shit. Like, they want to be, well, Trayvon Martin died, then this dude died, then this dude. Nigga, you are fucking decades late.
Facts.
Niggas been dying the whole time. Niggas was dying in the 70s, in the 80s. Like, this is nothing fucking new. This is nothing new. You walk down the street, you say the wrong thing to a policeman, you get killed. The fuck? That's what it is. And these white people, and they're gonna want it to be that way again. Don't get twisted. You gonna do no. And all this shit, all this, fuck all these, fuck LeBron James, fuck all of them. Just straight up, man. Fuck all of them. Fuck anybody that's like, because you're gonna be hooked up with some. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, no, because you're gonna fucking fold if the shit ever popped off. No.
When it get real, when the shit get real.
These niggas all over the fucking place about Black Lives Matter and this. No, dog, we gotta figure out how the fuck we gonna make money today. How are you gonna eat? How are you gonna fucking feed your kids? Because they're not changing shit.
That's right.
Don't fucking sit up here and think these politicians are change shit. They're not gonna change shit. And all you're gonna do is take your whole fucking political season and next year talking about the shit and not figure out how the fuck you gonna get your channel to 30,000 subs. So you can earn fucking $4,000, $5,000 a month. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. Because when you get the money, and I was told niggas when I was in law school, and these niggas fucking acted like I was crazy. I was like, dog, it don't fucking matter. Because like I said, dude, I didn't grow up around black people, man. I grew up with white people. Nigga, they are still going to shoot you. They don't care, dog. They don't care. They don't care. They know black lives do not matter to them. Think about how the fuck crazy it is that you got to talk to a bunch of fucking grown people and tell them that lives matter, and they're going to turn around and say, no, they don't. All lives matter. What they mean is our lives matter.
Our lives.
They don't mean all. They mean our lives matter. Yours don't, ours do. And that shit has been that way since 1600. What the fuck is LeBron James going to do about that shit? Nothing. Nothing. Because it's so fucking ingrained. And like the people, dude, like I got out of high school in 1987, right? So I was in grade school I was in grade school 1974. I
was born in 86. Shit, you were getting out of high school.
Right. So you 1986, dude, in the 70s, dog, let me tell you, man, no. They don't fuck with us. They don't fuck with us. I don't care what they say. They don't fuck with us. Don't act like they fuck with us. They don't. They don't. Promise you, they don't. And it don't matter what they fucking say this week, next week, the week after that. They don't fuck with us. And how long is it going to fucking get before we realize they don't fuck with us? The only people that fuck with us is us.
It's us. When we not doing stupid shit for now, and like you say, doing stupid ass, taking our damn self out. And that's
I mean, some of this shit's gonna happen, dog. These niggas gonna fall because the system is set up with pitfalls every five fucking feet. So it's not our dude. You got a 5-year-old kid now, man. A 5-year-old kid can get in a fight in a fucking playground, and that shit's on their disciplinary record. Crazy. Right? So you got 5-year-old kids, and like Kansas City in Kansas, they wanted to have kids if you got into a school fight and you were in grade school to have that shit enter your official criminal record.
It's crazy.
These 6 and 7-year-old kids, man. 6 and 7-year-old kids. No, man, please do not. I'm begging y'all, man. I grew up with them. Please, I'm begging you. Do not think these motherfuckers fuck with you. Your fucking natural reaction that white people don't like you is right. It's right. It's not some shit you need to solve. Like, how can we solve our own hate? No, nigga, you know your grandparents were locked in chains around their neck in motherfuckers' backyards, okay? That's what it is, dude. And there's a large population of the population, large section of the population would love for you to go to fuck back there, okay? Which is why motherfuckers don't care no more, right? Like people, like my man Derrick said, was like, you know, these group of kids are different now. They're not taking the same shit that we did because you niggas know you're going to jail. You know it. Like, for real. Like, half of the niggas selling drugs in the neighborhoods have to know they're going to jail. Like, it's like, when am I going? Is it going to be this week? Is it going to be next week? Is it going to be the week after, right? Yeah. You know you're going. So why are you afraid of it? You got cousins in that motherfucker. You know the system. You're like, oh, I'm going to be. You can get detailed explanations of where you're going. People ain't even afraid of that shit no more. So if you're not afraid of going to jail, fuck are you going to have a problem telling motherfuckers in the middle of the street, nigga, stop killing us before we start shooting the cops? Because I'm going to go to jail for shooting a cop, or I'm going to get shot by a cop, or I'm going to go to jail fucking selling some shit so I can stay in my neighborhood and in my house, right? Yeah. So anyway you go, nigga, you get in there. So if they, and that's that's what I think is going to happen, man. Like this is my, I'm going to say it, I'm going to be quiet, man, with it, but look, this is the motherfucking solution to this shit. This is the way that I see it happening. White people just got to fuck up so bad, so fucking bad that motherfuckers are like, get an inch. And that's what they're afraid of, dude, because if these motherfuckers get an inch on white people, there will not be a white person on the fucking planet. If you let the Arab motherfuckers get a hold of white people, like they slip, that's when the shit's going to go down, dog. So like, it's like, we're not going to solve this fucking United States, man. We're not going to solve it, dog. The shit, dude, I went to law school. I understand how laws are written. I know how the fucking political process works. It's not fucking going to work.
This they playground. When somebody on top, who gonna put themselves off the top to put your ass there so they can be you? You know what I mean? It ain't gonna happen.
No, these guys are gonna fuck up some major way, like earthquakes, man. Like they're fucking up the planet, dude. Like they are fucking up so bad. Like, dude, they are fucking up so bad that their end is going to be their end. It's got to play their cycle out because nobody's in position. Like the one thing we cannot do to white people is we cannot beat them in a fight. And every time motherfuckers tell me about going to the streets and grabbing guns, I'm like, you niggas are going to die. Okay? Because they have fucking planes. Okay? So unless you get a fucking plane, like you get bitten bag and start shooting around neighborhoods, these niggas are going to show you what Tulsa was. They didn't fucking shoot niggas out of Tulsa. They bombed them.
Hey, for now, man, I'm so happy to bring up because I say this. I say, okay, you motherfuckers talking about doing this, doing that. These motherfuckers cut the resources out on you. You really want to try to start a revolution? As soon as they cut the resources out, cut the water off on your ass, cut the lights off, you can't eat. What's the first thing niggas gonna do? Turn on each other. They ain't even got to drop the bombs on your ass. Once they cut the resources out, you motherfuckers, oh, we gonna do this. All right, motherfucker, they go block half of the area out. Shut the power off on your ass. You motherfucker will be able to eat. Ain't no water. And as soon as you motherfuckers see that shit, you motherfuckers go fold. you go forward. That's why don't play with them. Man, these dudes are strategic. Like you say, you're not gonna be they live for blood. They live to take blood. It's nothing to them. It's nothing to them.
They have to kill themselves.
And
they are motherfucking trying. They are really fucking trying to do it. So, dude, we have been on, like, I try to tell people this shit. Like, I know dude Tank would probably hit on this because I didn't read the books, but I saw what he was doing.
Man, I want you to hurry for now. He's powerful, bro.
Yeah, but look, man, look at this, man. And this is some shit like white folk, y'all listen to this, y'all need to understand this. Dude, we don't believe your motherfucking history, okay? So stop your bullshit lies about how long motherfuckers been around, okay? You are trying to act like history started when you showed up. No. There have been human beings on this fucking planet for millions of years, man. And you have been running this shit for about 400 years. So in the grander concept, the grander scheme of things, dude, they've only been around for a minute, dog. They've really not been around that long. They've not been controlling shit that long. Not at all. Because even if you think of like the history that they give, right? And say, all right, so when did Western, because they call it Western history, right? It's Western history. Western means white, but it's Western history. Right? So when did that shit start? They start AD. Let's just say, AD, because that's really where they like to get that shit. We're in 2000 AD, right? Nigga, there might have been 400,000 BC. So you've been here that fucking long. You can be gone. You can go another 800 years and be gone. And that's the shit where I'm like, dude, that's what has to happen. Like y'all, like people thinking you're going to vote your way out of it or you're going to fight your way out of that. No, dog, they have got to fuck themselves up so fucking bad that they that they no longer have the ability to maintain their structure. So, for example, COVID came in. Dude, could you imagine if COVID was real shit? Like some shit you caught and died? Like as soon as you
I don't mean to cut y'all off. I don't want to be rude. I gotta dip out. I gotta go get the kids. Man, I appreciate it. Man, you was on here cooking. I'm gonna keep listening. I just gotta log out right now. Go get my kids. I appreciate you, Money Brown. And for none, like I said, man, you keep doing your thing, man. I love what you do. Your show is every morning. I mean, every morning you come on. Like I said, if I don't get to go in there and watch you live, I'm watching the run back, man. I love what you're doing, man. And I appreciate you, Money.
No doubt, Keon. Stay up after, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
man. So I ain't gonna go on too much long. I'm fucking the show up, man. But thank you, man.
Man, you ain't fucking the show up, like I say, man. I appreciate you, bro. Like, you just don't know, man. This shit is inspiring me. Like, I love talking to intelligent people, bro. That's what I do. That's how I learn. That's how I get down. Like, outside of everything else, man, I'm on YouTube listening to motherfucking Dick Gregory, or like I'm listening to all the scholars, or I'm always trying to get knowledge. I'm always listening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this shit. So, man, when you speak for now, like I say, that shit is history to me, bro. It's history. You know what I'm saying? So just know I'm always down whenever you down, bro. And like, look, we still got 39 people here. They still love me. You know what I'm saying? So it's real shit. It's real shit, bro. It's real shit. Outside of all the other shit. You know
all right. Well, you and my man Santee Walton, man. I'll come over to y'all channels, man, and kick it with y'all on my shit that people would be fucking going crazy on my shit about. But I mean,
Santee, I see him all the time with the political thing, and he's bullshit.
He's from you. Where are you from, man?
I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, you in Missouri?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's what's up. I lived in Kansas City, man, for a while, man.
Okay.
So you drive through there to get to Chicago, man.
Where you at now?
I'm in Austin, Texas.
Austin. Okay, I do remember you saying you was in Texas. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Austin, Texas, man. But eventually, man, I want to get, I don't know how long I'm being in Austin, man. I like it though. But look, man. Get out of here, man. Thank you so much.
Man, thank you for now, bro, for coming through blessing us, man. That was an honor, bro. That was an honor. I appreciate you.
I'll get you next time, man. Let me know how I can get Derrick on my channel, man. Tell Derrick I want to get him on, man, one of these days.
I got you, bro. I got you. All right, for now, thank you, bro.
All right, man. Peace.
Okay. Sweet, if I'm not at money, I'm sorry for having technical difficulties with my shit. I really wanted to chime in on this great, powerful input. Man, I wanted you to chime in, Tank. That's your like what we just got to talk about. That's the field where you educate, bro. That's the field where you educate. You know what I'm saying? And I want Fanon to hear you speak. That way, you see another powerful dude. You know what I mean? And that's real shit, bro. But Tank, we ain't going nowhere. We gonna get you on. I don't know what it is, Tank. If it's the system you use, you know, or whatever it is, bro. But man, we most definitely gonna link you with Fanon, bro. That's for damn sure. That's what I want, cause like I say, the intelligent brothers, bro. Man, it's an honor for me to learn from. It's an honor for me to learn from somebody that I know that's really talking. Marlo was going down, bro. I ain't know why I ain't hit you up yet, Marlo. God damn, bro. I don't know why I ain't get you in this bitch, man. It slipped my mind, man. Next time, Marlo, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. I don't know how the hell I miss you, champ. You been to her, Marlo? We was just talking away, bro. But man, like I said, man, it's an honor, man. We had Derrick James on, bro. Everybody was stuck around. That shit was real. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all to the fullest, bro. And you know, Fanon jumping through him, BFTB, and man, I ain't gonna even speak on that situation, man. Like I said, we trying to keep it positive, man. We trying to keep it. I know my dude gonna be pissed off at me, but we gotta keep it positive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, how long you was in here, Marlo? SB man, what's going on, bro? Bruce Gold, much love, man. Like I say, Derrick James came through, show love, man. He cooked, you know what I mean? He cooked. Earlier it started off, it looked like Derrick was tired as hell. I'm like, oh, come on, Derrick, wake up for me, baby. Wake up. But we woke him up, man. We got the crew in, you know what I'm saying? We got the crew in to show love, you know? And that's all we can ask for, man. That's all we can ask for, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real, though, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody for riding with us. We've been going for 3 hours, too, so I'm going to get ready to shut it down myself, man. But like I say, I appreciate everybody, man. Oh, yeah, Derrick stayed on for almost 2 hours, Marlo, man. We cooked, bro. We cooked. We cooked. We cooked, Marlo. You hear me? You got to go back and watch it, bro. Derrick was on for like 2 hours, bro. Shit was fire, man. Shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Shit was fire, bro. And that's real talk. I know we got 38 people in the house. Can I get 3 donations before we get up out of here? And thanks to everybody who donated, bro. I seen the donation. I thank y'all too. I couldn't say that because we was cooking, bro. We was cooking. But I appreciate y'all, man. You hear me? I appreciate y'all. We're trying to reach that goal, man. But man, this was a good one right here, bro. This was a good one, man. Respect to Derrick. I love Derrick for coming on, showing love, always keeping it real, not shying away, being the man of his word, bro. And we're gonna make this happen again, man. Y'all know we working on Big Fish Earl Spence. He gonna be next. You feel me? We gonna get Derrick next. But I might get I got homework and shit to do, bro. BRJ Sports and Entertainment. Thank you so much, bro. Who you think will win in a steel cage match between Derrick James and Fanon and Monty? I don't want to see that, bro. We gonna keep it positive with the brothers. We ain't putting the brothers up against each other, man. We gonna keep it positive with the brothers, man. But man, Derrick kept it real, bro, on every aspect. We touched on all cylinders. We got Earl should be sparring this week or next week, so that's coming soon. And the fight ain't till November, and people kept saying, "Oh, Earl ain't gonna get no sparring in. He ain't gonna get enough." Man, that's almost 2 months of sparring. You know what I'm saying? That's almost 2 months of sparring. You dig? The fight until November 21st. So if you spar for a whole month, you good. So man, he gonna have more than enough time to be ready. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have more than enough time to be ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? So all the people that was looking at Earl saying, "Oh man, he this, he that," he coming. He coming. Oh no, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like I say, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So it's real in the field, man. It's real in the field, fam. You know what I mean? It's real in the field. It was an honor. No doubt, Bruce Goals. Yeah, man, but I appreciate everybody that came on, bro. We cooked, man. We cooked, bro. I straight enjoyed this one. I straight enjoyed this one. My brother Sean Brownlee, thank you so much for the donation, bro. I'm sticking around to see if I get them 3 donations. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Damn, man. That boy Fanon, a wizard. This was the best live G base. Hey G, was Derrick talking that shit, bro? Derrick was talking that shit, wasn't he? Derrick ain't fold. Derrick ain't fold, bro. He kept it real, kept it 100. You know what I mean? And we didn't even know him. And Fanon had that little situation, so that was a blessing on a blessing. And how is it that shit work like that, bro? You know what I mean? How is it that it work like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? My brother Will McClady, thank you so much, champ. How is it that shit work like that, G Maze? You hear me? They had a situation already that we didn't even know about. You know what I'm saying? They had a situation that we didn't even know about, bro. But we most definitely gonna get Derrick on Fanon shit. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. A little situation went down, bro, that, man. My brother Steve, you still in the building? Steve, what you think about the Gary Russell and the Tank situation, bro? Appreciate it, G. I appreciate it, bro. Much love, man. We trying, man. We trying to pick it up. We trying to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? We trying to pick it up, bro. And I think doing shows like that, it's go get us there. It's go get us there, man. But I'm gonna get a better setup, man. It's just I got a lot on my plate, bro. I got so much shit that I be dealing with, man. I be dealing with a lot of shit, man. Still trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to make it happen. Shit ain't easy though, bro. Let me tell you that. Ain't easy at all. Hey, but Steve, that what you had said, bro. If you don't plan, man, what you had say? If you don't plan, damn, that shit was powerful, bro. Mr. J Dub is right there, bro. OG money on Cash App. I appreciate you too, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. If you don't plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I think that's what you said. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That shit was powerful, bro. That was my first time hearing that one too. You know what I mean? That was my first time hearing that one. But man, Fanon, a bad motherfucker, bro. Jupiter B, yes I did, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I could, like I was saying, bro, but I ain't wanna stop people from talking. Yeah, Raj, thank you. Appreciate it. You know, I ain't want to stop people from talking, you know, but I most definitely seen it, bro. And I thank you so much, my brother. I thank you so much. Man, yes, if you fail a plan, you plan to fail. I think I'm a patent that, bro. I like that. That need to be on a t-shirt. You heard me, Steve? That's some real shit right there, bro. That's some real shit. But yeah, though, man, we got some. I think we got boxing tomorrow. I think I seen Mariaga fit to go up against. I really ain't see the lineup. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder if it's Terrell gonna shake down tomorrow, bro. Now they on the 19th. They next week. They next week. And after that week, it's Trello now. So who fight tomorrow? I know it's fights tomorrow, bro, but I feel tomorrow. Nah, it ain't tomorrow, bro. It's on the 19th, Jupiter B. That one on the 19th. Mr. J Dub, thank you so much, Chad, for the donation. I appreciate you, my brother. Damn, I can't see who fight tomorrow. I know I seen Miguel Mariaga weigh in against. It was a good fucking name too. Well, I just didn't type his name in. I'm tripping. Hold on. Anybody got a clue? We'll get this out there. We can. Joey Gonzalez, the dude who fought Shakur Stevenson. So Idris Kavalowski's fight tomorrow. The one Bud beat. Mario Flores. Not a big card. What's this on Top Rank? On ESPN. So Joey Gonzalez and Miguel Mariaga is on ESPN and not the app, fam. They the fucking main event too. I picked Joey Gonzalez in that fight, but Miguel ain't no pushover. Idris Kavalowski, he might be the main event. But you never know. Joey and Mariaga might be one too. But next week, Erickson Lubin and Terrell Gaucher next week. And after that, we start our pay-per-view run, baby. We start our pay-per-view run. The Cholo boys back. You know what I'm saying? The Cholo boys back after that. You did? The Cholo boys back after that. You know? So, boxing about to heat up. Boxing about to heat up, man. Now, perspective on Gary Russell and Devin Haney, man. That shit it's turned out to be almost a circus, man. You know what I'm saying? It's turned out almost to be a little circus going on. You can't fight some motherfucker if you ain't got a platform to fight on. I'm gonna say that. You know what I mean? You can't fight somebody if you ain't got a platform to fight on. People can sign the contracts and all that shit, say they got the money in that, you know. But if you ain't got the platform, the fight ain't gonna happen. Period. So with Gary Russell coming back saying we ain't got the platform, the zone ain't signed off on it, I'm putting my name on a piece of paper and y'all gonna have me locked in and shit like that. I don't knock him, bro. I don't knock him. And you know, Bill and them should have had all that shit put in play before they got his name on the situation. Know what I mean? Shit, me too, Jupiter B. I'm too, bro. You know, but they gotta come together on some real shit. So Jupiter B, to be honest, I'm on the hype off of Spence versus Danny, T.O. versus Loma, O'Bali versus Nerd, which is a damn good fight. AJ versus Pulev. We don't know if that's gonna happen with the DAZN shit that's going down. With the DAZN shit that's going down. Sergey versus Charlo and Rosario versus Charlo. Hey man, we got Javante Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Let's not forget about that one, homie. You know? But we got some good fights, man. That's why you got to understand what you're looking at. You got to know what you're looking at. And I'm happy about Ryan Garcia if it happened with Luke Campbell. That's a good scrap. You know what I mean? That's a good scrap. You know? Out of 34 people, let me get 3 donations, fam. The ones that donated, thank you so much. All love. You know? But we gotta try to reach this goal, man. Hey, but O'Bali and Derner, a lot of people ain't gonna chip off that fight, MMA champ, but that's a great fucking fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna trip off that one. If y'all don't watch the smaller fighters, that shit is gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. MMA. I mean, y'all in here. Let me know if y'all remember Donaire versus my guy Inoue. Let me know if y'all seen that fight. Inoue versus Nonito Donaire in a tournament, in a bantamweight tournament. How many people in here saw that fight? Because if y'all haven't saw that shit, I'm telling y'all need to go watch that bitch. You talking about some fight of the year? Earl and Sean won that bitch, but that motherfucker was fireworks, family. That motherfucker was fireworks. You understand me? That bitch was fireworks. I mean, you know what I mean? That shit was fireworks, bro. And they could have won fight of the year. And I ain't gonna, man, look. Listen, fam. Listen. They could have won fight of the year. They could have won fight of the year. I'm excited for Tank versus Ryan too. It's a harder fight than what people think. It's a tricky style for Leo, and he has tons of experience. That's true, bro. That's true. And I want to see Ryan Garcia in his biggest fight against Luke Campbell, because Luke Campbell go give him a hell of a fight. And if Ryan Garcia come back, because Ryan Garcia, I see flaws in Ryan Garcia that I want to see if he can, if you know, if he slip up, could he recover from that? Because his chin is straight up all the time. He always straight up. You know what I mean? So that's something I want to check out and see if he can handle that. I want to see if he can handle that. You know what I mean? But it's a hell of a fight, though, man. It's a hell of a fight. You know what I mean? But we gonna see, bro. We gonna see with the Zone and Canelo situation going down. We gonna see how that play out. We gonna see how that play out, because I don't know if the Zone will put boxing on hold from a motherfucker trying to sue them for $250 million. It's gonna be tough to see, man. And it's fucked up that the Zone is in that position right now, considering how Eddie Hearn was talking and how he was coming to take over America with the Zone and all that shit. We'll see how it play out. You know what I mean? We'll see how it play out. Yeah. I see y'all falling out the building, which I don't blame y'all. We've been going for 3 hours, you know. But I'm ready to see if we get it down some more. You did. So we at 26 right now. Appreciate y'all showing the love. Y'all some real ones, bro. Like I say, look, read the bottom of the screen. OG Money on Cash App for a donation. TreyAfter52@gmail.com for a donation. But that ain't what I'm reading it for. Right there. Y'all are the real MVPs, bro. I mean that shit. Y'all are the real MVPs, bro. Because without y'all, none of this shit mean nothing. None of it mean nothing. You know, the people are the winners. Y'all are the winners, bro. And I ain't shit with one of y'all. You know what I mean? I ain't shit with one of y'all. Just one regular nigga trying to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? One regular nigga that's trying to make something happen and not give up on his motherfucking self. And that's a fact. When you got niggas out here that speak all this tough guy shit, hoorah, this, that, like they so above and this and that, you know what I mean? Like today, the shit H Money pulled on Keon was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was bullshit, bro. Like, you don't have to try to be down to the point to where you forget the real shit. You know what I mean? That's some shit I'll never respect. I never respect no shit like that. That's just like me right now. Okay, Derrick James was on here. Then something go wrong with Earl Spence, this and that. Oh, fuck that nigga. Let's just say Earl Spence and the Denny Garcia fight fall out, right? Denny Garcia pulled out for whatever reason, right? And I come over here, oh man, fuck Denny Garcia, bro. That nigga pulled out an Earl Spence fight, bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this and that. And then my dude G Mays come out here and be like, but Monty, bro, you know Denny Garcia pulled out because, man, fuck you, G. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear, man, get the fuck off here. Who the fuck is you anyway? You know what I'm saying? He a bitch ass nigga. He like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Keep that shit real and 100. If you gonna be authentic, bro. You know what I mean? Never sell yourself out to try to kiss somebody's ass for you to fit in. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because at the end of the day, they moving. They got what they getting what they want. You promoting them, they getting what they want. You understand what I'm saying? But when you get out here and you sell yourself short, bro, and you start cussing motherfuckers out, calling niggas bitch ass niggas, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I don't know you, who the fuck is you, all that shit like you some motherfucking big dog or something. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? That's a bitch move. Man, he acted like a bitch today, MMA. I mean, he went on a female rant because what happened with Devin Haney and Gary Russell with the contract not being signed, he turned it down. Keon was trying to jump on and let him know what Gary Russell was saying with the contract. He ain't want to listen because he had Bill Haney coming on. He ain't want to listen, you know, because you got Bill Haney coming on. You can't listen to reason. You can't listen to reason. You always got to be open-minded to the other side of the situation, regardless what it is. You know what I mean? Regardless what it is. When you go to court, you don't just got the motherfucker there. That's the public. I mean damn, I can't even get it out. When you know you got the defense attorney and you got the motherfucking, what's the other one, y'all? Damn, I can't even get it. But y'all know what I'm saying. You ain't just finna hear one side of the story, bro. Know what I mean? You ain't finna just hear one side of the story. What they always say is always three sides to the story. Your side, they side, and a motherfucking truth. You did? So when people sell themselves short like that, bro, they showing you who they really is. And I gave dude the benefit of the doubt, bro, and I started respecting them, and I really did. And I let my guards down, some shit that I wasn't even supposed to do. You did? I let my guards down, and, you know, that's what happened. That's why I am what I am, and I'm going to stick to what I am, bro. You know what I mean? When somebody show you who they is, you take that shit and you respect it. You know what I mean? Keon a damn good dude, Jupiter B. Damn good. For somebody to get him on their show and talking about, get the fuck out of here, who the fuck is you? I don't want to hear that shit. Nah, man, you don't talk to Keon like that, bro. Like he just some regular little dude, you pull it on your live stream. That ain't how that work, homie. That ain't how they work. You got motherfuckers who put in real work and made their bones out here, and you respect that shit. For real, Jupiter B, for real, bro. You gotta respect that shit. Yeah, he needs to be open-minded and not get so emotional. It's just boxing, just exactly MMA. Exactly. Facts, G Mays, multiple times. He was on Keon's show before. You know what I'm saying? He was on Keon's show before. For you to say, oh man, you ain't no motherfucker, who the fuck is you? I don't know you. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, motherfucker taking the time out to come on your shit and show you love, bro. You know, for you to do all that weak ass shit. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good. You know, so I'm cool with or without you. You know what I mean? But I was going over there to show love. Like, damn, like I say, he earned my respect. I keep it 100. He earned my respect, bro. But he lost that shit, and ain't no getting it back. You know what I mean? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You fool me a third time, I'm just a stupid motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And ain't no way Monty Brown gonna be a stupid motherfucker for nobody. And that's just facts. You know what I mean? That's just facts, bro. And I don't want nobody else to be a stupid motherfucker for nobody. And one thing I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna play on nobody's intelligence. I'm keep that shit real all the way around the board. Real all the way around the board. You know what I mean? And that's just me, man. How I was brought up, how I'm built, that's my makeup, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. And I ain't gonna throw no subliminal messages and none of that shit. If I got something to say to somebody, I'm saying it to that person. Straight shooter. Straight to that person. I'm gonna say your name, and I'm gonna say what I want to say to you. Exactly, G Mays. That's all it was. He wanted to set the tone to make it look like he was so in tune with Dev, and he's so pissed off at what happened. Fuck Gary Russell and all this shit, and you ain't got no facts or reason why you saying what you're saying. You know what I mean? We did everything he asked for. We sent them a contract. We did this. We. Man, come on, quit saying we, bro. You're not really in that camp, homie. They showing you love, but ain't no we in that. Them. Don't put yourself in that position to get fucked around. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in that position, man. And that's how I know when people turn to hot air balloons, bro. People turn to hot air balloons. I ain't got shit else to say. You know what I mean? So that's dead. That's dead. You'll never see him on my show again. You'll never see me on this show again. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. Got no ill will towards me, none of that shit. Keep doing your thing, homie. Wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? You do got something going for yourself over there. You got something moving for yourself. Wish you the best, homie. You did. You know what I mean? But we here for the long haul. But he even pulled out a gun on Barbershop Conversation. They ain't gonna move me, MMA. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna move me. Out of 26 people, can we get 3 donations before we get up out of here, fam? You know, we almost on our way up out of here. What is 314? It's 11. I'm gonna shake on out at 11:30. Selling a narrative hard. How you doing everything if you don't have a network like you offer? Facts, bro. I'm say facts, mama. You're a cool guy. I appreciate that, man. I try to be. I try to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damn, y'all. I got another 50 question test. I gotta get done before the 13th. Let me show y'all. I ain't getting no sleep tonight. Psychology ain't no joke. Psychology ain't no joke at all, fam. I don't know what the boss is, but Lord knows. We'll find out. All right, MMA, you be safe out there, champ. Man. I think I already looked at that. We ain't satisfied with that. We going back in. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You heard me, G Maze? Catch him and break his whole motherfucking left side of his jaw. You feel me? And that's why I say people get too caught up in shit, bro. They get too caught up in thinking they really this and that when you're not, man. You're really not. Be humble, man. Be humble. After you came out talking about you was humble, it was the drugs that made you act the way you act and all that shit. Then you turn around and do the shit that you're doing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Be humble, bro. You know, be humble. Respect the game for what it is. You know, I ain't finna never call nobody no bitch. You know what I mean? Never. Especially a motherfucker you can't beat. You know, especially somebody you can't beat. But these cats, they don't, I don't know what to say about them, bro. I'm shooting a shot like that. But yeah, you feel me? I don't know what to say about him though, G. What we gonna do with these cats, G? What we gonna do with them, bro? And a nigga like me, I'm gonna keep it positive, man. I'm still trying to go back to 78 video and keep it positive, bro. Still trying to go back to 78 video and keep it positive. For the end of 2020 going to 2021, bro. You know what I'm saying? Try to put out positive energy so positive things can come back. Did try to put out positive energy so positive energy can come back. You know what I mean? But some things, man, I look at it and be like, God damn, homie. Be like, God damn. You know? But we'll see how the shit play out though, man. But with that situation, hopefully they can bring it back to the forefront. Hopefully they can get the deal done, you know, and give us the fight. But like I tell y'all, bro, we got so many good fights out there that's up and coming that if it don't get made, I ain't gonna be pissed off. You know, because Gary Russell versus Javier Fortuna ain't a bad fight. Even motherfucking, even I ain't gonna shit on the boy Devin Haney for fight motherfucking Gamboa. That's what Capello for. It ain't the most competitive fight, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. And I ain't gonna make no videos talking about who's to blame for the fight not happening or none of that shit. I ain't going down that route. And let everybody else do that shit. All I'm gonna say is we'll see if it resurfaces. And if it resurfaces, it's a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? If it resurfaces, it's a hell of a fight. But if it don't, I ain't going crazy over the shit. Because to be honest, we weren't looking forward to no goddamn Gary Russell and no Devin Haney fight. That wasn't none of our plans. You know what I mean? That fight wasn't none of our plans. But by being sparked up, it turned out to be something nice. You know, it turned out to be something nice. You know, yeah, since you know you got hyped up, it turned out to be something nice, bro. But I ain't pissed off. Man, Mr. Shelton, people keep saying that shit. I don't even be seeing them, bro. I don't even be seeing them, bro. Like people keep saying the fake Mr. Shelton, the fake Mr. Shelton. Do he got the same picture as you, bro? Jupiter B, I'm gonna rent you up. Mr. J Dub, you get wrenched up. I don't even know the fake Mr. Shelton, bro. Yeah, D-Lo, man. D-Lo, you on BLTB, man. Y'all gotta figure out, man. Yeah, I gotta figure some shit out, man. I ain't want to really address that shit. So man. He copies every picture I put up. How the fuck I know if it's you or him, bro? We gonna figure it out, Mr. Shelton. It's just maybe you need to put a 1 by your name or something so we can know. You know what I'm saying? Do it real quick. Can boy verse for Tuna? Nitty G, Miss Shell, go down, Nitty G. Damn, we still at 37 people in this bitch. At 37 people, let your boy get 3 donations. Man, I'm still going, man. It's 3:20. I've been going for 3 hours and 26 minutes. Man. You gotta try, fam. You gotta try. We gotta get ready and wrap it up though, for real. I know out of 30 people here, everybody not real. I know we probably got a few haters. Y'all hit that like button for me, fam. Damn, man. But yeah, though, I'll figure ready and wrap it up, y'all. Figure ready and wrap it up. Don't look like I'm being them donations. It don't look like it's coming. It don't look like it's coming. But man, much love to all y'all, bro, for rocking with me, man. I really appreciate it, fam. I really do. You know, make sure y'all tune in to me. I want to bring Mickey Bay on tomorrow and talk about the Devin Haney situation. Depending on how much of this work I get done and what time I get up, we're gonna see if we can make that happen, bro. Mickey, my guy. If y'all don't know, Mickey is training Devin Haney right now. So maybe Mickey can give me some more insight on what's going on. You know, everybody looking at it from the insight of what Bill Haney and them saying. Then we having Batman on Gary Russell's side, things like that. Man, D-Lo, thank you so much, champ. Thank you for the donation, bro. No. Still continue to show support to a nigga out there. See, I gotta, man. No. Out of 31, let's get 2 more, y'all. Let's rock with me before I go out, bro. I got faith in y'all, bro. I got faith in y'all. You know. But Mickey Bay, y'all. If y'all know who Mickey Bay is, Mickey is the former 135-pound champion. You know, like I say, training Devin Haney right now, training my boy, my St. Louis boy, Darren Cunningham. You know, so we go see. I already know, my brother, Sweet Sounds. You want a person that support me all the time, bro. You already know what you do. Don't never, you know, it'll never go unshouted to me, man. You know what I mean? Whenever you want to get on this platform, bro, you are more than welcome. You don't never got to ask a question, or I don't give a damn who I got on. The things you bring to the table, the knowledge you bring to the table. And I really, really, really wanted you to cook tonight with Fanon now, bro. I don't know. StreamYard, Sweet Science, StreamYard, bro. It's the thing that's popping right now, bro. So whatever you want, you can still add StreamYard to your phone, or you can just go to your computer when I see the link to StreamYard and just come through StreamYard. I don't know why it didn't work, but like that's the best thing that's popping right now. Like that's what we use. That's what everybody using at the moment. I know a lot of people got other few things, but we StreamYard right now, bro. That's why that was crazy when we couldn't hear you talk. But your knowledge, bro, your knowledge is it got to be heard. It got to be heard, bro. You know what I mean? We already know. When you read it, all the knowledge is in the books. And you ain't gonna find too many people that love to read nowadays. You know what I mean? Nowadays. You know? So just by you being who you are, being old school, the way you do your thing, the way you pick up your knowledge, bro, is authentic, in my opinion. It's authentic and it's rare. You know what I mean? It's rare. I'm trying to learn StreamYard now because I see everybody. It's easy, bro. It ain't even that hard. It ain't even that hard, bro. All you gotta do is just get StreamYard, and it really do everything itself. You know what I'm saying? It really do everything itself. That's why I really like it. It's just once you go on StreamYard for so long, they start only giving you 20 hours of streaming time unless you pay $25, but it's free. It's free. But because I StreamYard so much, you have to pay $25 sometimes. And sometimes I'll be fucked up going through everything I'm going through. That's why I had made that post where I say, man, sometimes I wish I can work a real job and shit like that, because it'd be tough, man. Shit be tough on me. I'll really be a nigga that really be down. But I ain't gonna complain about it. And I ain't afraid to say the shit. You know what I mean? I ain't afraid to say it, how other people be acting like they just so damn good, or I don't know, man. I'm just different, bro. I never had no insecurities, and I never been prideful. You know what I mean? I never been too prideful to ask for help. Never. And I never will. Because you're gonna need help at some point in your life. I don't give a fuck. Even the richest of the richest need help. Might not be financial, but they need help in other different ways that you gotta ask somebody for help. You know what I'm saying? So just know when you need help and somebody help you, when you make it, you make sure you help somebody else. And that's how that goes. And brother, I appreciate those complimenting words, my brother. That doesn't go unappreciated. I've been having trouble with my mic on StreamYard. I'll figure it out though. I don't know why it's that. No, because they always say make sure you connect your mic. And sometimes when the mic ain't connected, don't let you speak. So yeah. Hopefully you figure that out, bro. And if you need help, maybe we can figure it out together, because you most definitely a voice that need to be heard. Most definitely a voice that need to be heard. Know what I'm saying? So much love to everybody that came through, man. I thank y'all so much, bro. We'll go and wrap it up. We already been going for 3:35. My tomorrow go get off at 3:30. But I appreciate y'all, man. All love and support from everybody. Once again, thank Derrick James for coming through, blessing the panel. You know, thank Fanon, BFTB, and my brother Keon coming on, blessing the panel. We got my brother Tank on, the Sweet Science Examiner. We couldn't get him to talk this time, but they ain't go silence him. You understand me? They try to silence the real kings, but we gonna figure it out and we gonna make it happen, y'all. We gonna make it happen. Like I said, we ain't reached the goal of the $300, but we gonna get there, man. We gonna get there. I want to thank everybody, man. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. It's the ANSBC movement. Anybody safe in these streets? Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, OG Money on Cash App, TreyHappy52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't donate, man, just hit that like button. Tell a friend to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to subscribe. Come on over. Like, comment, share the videos for the views. And man, y'all know how we rocking, man. Big dog status, man. And never sell your integrity or your honor for a moment. Understand me? That's the we gonna start giving out morals of the day. And today is never sell your integrity and your honor for a moment. And that's just real shit. You did. Just always be yourself. Be true to yourself. Stay humble. Don't turn to a hot air balloon. You know, and shit'll work out for you. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm in a hole right now, but I understand things gonna work out for me. As long as you living and you still working and you staying positive, you know what I'm saying? Keep a fully focused mind and try to dodge the stress. You're gonna make it, champ. Much love to y'all, man. Y'all stay sucker free out there. Once again, big dog status. My brother, Sweet Science, all love, fam. All love. Y'all stay up.